Okay, yeah, so session 3. You have, having recently tussled with a huge band of orcs at the gate, you head back into the keep to take a well-earned rest after helping defend the town. The guards do a nice meal for you.
I asked them, darlings, where were you?
In their defence, I forgot to include them.
Were they there dealing with other orcs?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes, they were stopping orcs from getting up through the broken bridge area.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's totally not that you got there first and they were meant to turn up on one of the later initiative rounds.
Fine. I'm sure you were doing wonderful work, Doug.
You can see one of them has an orc arrow in his shoulder.
Ooh.
Would you like me to remove that, Raleigh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gentle.
It's for the best. So did you pull it out or did you push it through?
I pulled it out.
Oh, it's possibly even worse.
It'll heal, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow. Maybe. Now that we've saved your town twice...
Oh, the one that you're talking to, she has a big purple bruise all over her face.
Right.
You think her jaw might actually be broken.
Where's your captain?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I go over to speak to him. Darling, we've saved your town twice now, so we would like some compensation. We're about to go out and rescue your villagers as well.
As I said yesterday...
Yes, but that yesterday was when we saved your town from the goblins. Now we've saved your town from the orcs and the Zentarum. So we're tracking up quite... Your tab is getting quite large, darling.
Yes, and unfortunately we haven't magically come into any more money.
But you do have some things.
Should I write them receipts?
Perhaps. Maybe. The chest in the lady's room. I know you said not to touch it, but if I could find a way of... Whatever god-awful thing will happen if I try to open that thing, if I can find a way to disable it, may I have whatever's inside?
Unfortunately, that is not my place to say. It is not my property. I am not authorised to give it away.
Very well, darling. I hope the villagers are a bit more forthcoming.
I hope so as well. Look, I've already promised to write you a letter of recommendation to the Nandar family, but I will also write you a letter of recommendation to whatever Waterdavian noble takes your fancy.
Ooh, that might be fancy. Do you know any of the Masked Lords, or perhaps the Open Lord?
Ooh, the Open Lord. That's Lady Velrosa?
I think so. Currently.
Would I know who that is? Would I need to roll to find out?
The Masked Lords of Waterdeep are fairly common. You probably know who they were. They're like the rulers of Waterdeep, and nobody knows who they actually are.
Okay.
The Open Lord of Waterdeep's like their king-ish.
The public face of the Masked Lords.
Yeah. The whole idea is to prevent assassinations of the Masked Lords. That's why you can't know who they are, and so that they don't try to influence each other.
Okay.
In theory.
Yeah, even they don't know who each other is. In theory.
Sword kind of stuff.
Yeah. This stuff I got from the Forgotten Realms Explained videos.
Oh yes.
What stops
No,
someone
it is
impersonating a masked lord?
Laeral Silverhand.
The other masked lords?
Yeah, but they don't know who each other are. So someone could just mask themselves and say they're a masked lord.
They have magical artifacts that identify them as masked lords. They have magical masks that change all vocals to a neutral tone.
Yeah.
I was so hoping she was going to say K-pop or something.
They all sound slightly
Vocaloids.
yeah.
They also appear to all be the exact same height and build under these masks. Magically so.
What's that?
But yes, the current Open Lord is Lady Laeral Silverhand, yes.
Yes. Do you have any pull with her, or do the Nandars?
I don't have any pull per se. The Nandars they are originally from Waterdeep, so I'll write you a letter to the Open Lord, and in lieu of there being another Nandar available, that may be
That will have to do for now, darling.
I'm very, very sorry.
I'm aware you're very, very sorry a lot, darling.
Roll a persuade check with disadvantage.
Sure.
Or a guilt check.
Okay, that's going to be 17.
Yeah, that's good enough. He takes off his coin pouch. And, okay, look here. This is everything I can afford.
How much?
And this is me as a private citizen
I
asking you for your help. Give me a second.
It's going to be poor as crap.
It is, yes.
Please tell me it's got like his son's crutch in it or something.
His son's crutch would be bigger than the
I
coin
see a
pouch.
locket of a woman here.
Anyway, these guys are just guards. It doesn't actually say, I don't think, how much. No, it
Does
doesn't.
the book not assume that you would murder and stick their bodies?
Do they like
We can't take his own savings. He doesn't represent the city.
Oh, wow. 5 gold.
5 gold?
For 5 gold? Leave the man his dignity.
Why not just take the
And
chest?
1 silver.
1 silver.
You mean like the chest or
And 8 copper.
Darling, this isn't worth my time.
The chest.
It is everything I
I
can
know
afford.
it is. But
Leave the man alone.
You
Give
keep
it back.
you keep your money.
Just take the chest. I know, you could say it was stolen, which it would be, but not by us.
Well, what say you to that, darling? I'm here to entertain this idea.
I suspect a more profitable arrangement would be recouping funds from more people later on.
Well, what's
That is probably going to be more helpful
do
to
you know what's in the chest?
Heart, maybe a kidney.
Possibly.
The
The liver.
lunch.
It's a little low, though, I think.
I am aware of some of the contents.
You're aware of some of the contents.
I'm aware of the kind of thing it contains.
Ah, I see, darling. So money, then. Very well.
Oh wow, that weather's gone horrible.
Who's feeling nice today?
Well,
Mike, every time you move, you keep on jostling the table.
might be me as well, to be fair. We'll discuss this later. We'll go get your villagers. We're going to have a long rest first.
Look, I've sent a raven.
Okay.
I don't think they'll find the villagers.
I've sent a raven. Hopefully, someone with a bit more authority will be able to
Have you told them what
compensate
we've
you.
done for the villagers and the village and everything else? And
At the time that I sent it, you were relatively new, so it's only been the goblins that were included.
Can
in
you
that.
send another raven then, darling? You only have the one. You only have the one.
Goddamn one Raven Tower.
We'll have a nap. I do have one request. I won't take the chest, but can I sleep in Lady Nandon?
Roll persuasion.
Oh, shit. 11.
I'm sorry, but we seem to have lost the key.
Would you know it? That's not really a problem for me. I happen to be a very good locksmith, darling.
An offensive locksmith.
I have many talents.
I can tell.
I haven't used any of them. Have I touched the chest or taken that ring on your lady's finger? Still there.
He obviously very unsubtly just goes and looks and sees the ring still there.
Yes. Ring still there, darling. Chest is still there. Whatever trap is on it hasn't triggered. Or I too might be dead? Maybe? Don't know. You haven't told me what it does. I just
Do
want
you
to
wonder
sleep.
why?
I understand why, darling. I just want to sleep in a nice bed. The trap is there. I can't figure out how to deal with it. And that's the honest truth. It's like, hold on.
You may roll one more time with disadvantage.
Sure. That's lower. That's bad. 10. Yeah, now 20 and a 3. 27.
Oh.
Yikes.
Wouldn't you believe the lock is so broken I think it's even beyond your skills.
Darn. Oh well.
I can fix locks.
I'll go up there and I'll break the damn lock myself if I have to. Take the hint!
Oh, were you hinting at something?
I just wanted a nice bed. That's all I wanted. Oh well. Looks like it's the god barracks for me again.
Yes, terribly sorry.
Aye.
And he walks away.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's really
I would advise against sending out a second crow. Because what if those 7 dragon people find out that you're not really the lady that you pretended to be?
Oh, they could hunt it with their flying snakes.
They could
have
accept.
those?
Did they have that? No. I've got his flying snake, don't I?
There were other flying snakes
Oh, they
within
had
that
one
group.
as well. Yeah, okay.
Did they all have one?
Well, I've got one.
Not all of them, but a few of them had some.
Let's go find the villagers.
Yes.
Is
Well,
it-
After
after a sleep.
Yeah.
Rest.
Sal is right. They should have returned home on their own by now.
It's dead in character, though. I will go and sleep the whole night and not wake up and try and steal anything.
Okay,
Yay!
very well. You were very close to him him moving the chest elsewhere and giving you the bed.
Yeah, I figured. Although that'd been interesting. I wonder
But-
if the trap would have worked.
Okay, I'll move the chest for you.
But yes, unfortunately with that roll,
Yeah, that's fine. I rolled garbage.
You were tired.
Yeah, long day.
so you have your long rest, you complete your leveling up.
May I have one of your javelins? I have had an idea.
Of course, Sal.
Oh, sweet biscuits.
You staying
Leave it with me. I'll do some
You
things.
staying up for a bit?
It's short.
Should we care for some company of any kind?
Sure. Excited.
You ever been in a scrap like that before?
No.
No, me not. Not really sure what came over me. Of course,
You did pretty well.
my father would have been pleased.
Oh.
He was always trying to get me to be
Was he
more...
that famous
Oh.
war general?
Yes,
yes.
that McWhiskers, yeah.
Is this before or after?
This is during, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't just sleep for the entire rest. You can sit there and do
You
light
conducted yourself
activities.
admirably. Yeah, you would have been proud, I'm sure.
Someone else could read a book
Okay.
to you.
How mean.
Just,
Was it?
just quieting, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of exploded in his head, really, didn't I?
Yes. It's a little. It's impressive.
Suppose, yes.
And the trick with the pan, it was lovely.
Yes, he's a good boy, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh well, same again tomorrow, eh?
Hopefully a little less violent.
Yes.
Where are you having this conversation?
I'm sleeping by the fire
that-
in the main room. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be, so Alden is just going to just sit there with this expression.
Tal is sleeping like a baby.
Cool. That's what I'm doing tonight.
Okay,
I'll fall asleep in the early hours.
so you guys regain your hit points, regain your spell slots, complete that level up that you should have done over the course of the last week,
Why?
and you wake up bright and early.
It's fucking obscene. 50 hit points. I fucking love it.
Level 3.
And well, while he's raging, it's effectively 100.
Yeah, no,
He's gonna be a goddamn monster.
Absolute monstrosity.
Go. Go and fight the things over there.
If only I'd taken a larger reduce, we could have used him for 3/4 cover, all of us at once.
Hold
Anyway.
cover if you can get into his back hair.
Or his loincloth.
Yeah.
Or his beard.
Yeah. That's 3 parts, and that's definitely doable. And you know what? Fireball's coming. That's my out. Right.
Right, so which way are we heading? I believe I obtained a map to these caves yesterday.
Draw a quick sketch map.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, sure.
Can we go to a library?
Wow. You know what I was thinking? You ever heard of a bag of holding? It's this magical bag. You can.
All bags of holding. You have to hold all
Yes,
the bags.
yes. But some are
You could carry bags. This is a holding
some are
bag.
special, right?
It's like a bag of lots of space.
Yes. But I realised that you could manipulate that space to do some really interesting things, and so I've done this to your javelin.
So it's a bag?
It,
No.
it manipulates space and phase it. Just take it.
A bag of it. Not with me.
Not at the gods, darling. At the wall.
It just lands normally. And now this is the important bit. Ask for it back.
Give me back my javelin.
Javelin appears in your hand.
It's like magic.
It is much like magic, yes. Yes, quite a lot like it, actually.
This would be very useful.
It's yours. I don't know how long the magic will last. These calculations are a bit odd. First time I've done it and all, but give it a go.
I believe it's also a +1.
Yes, so for the benefits of you, it is a +1 to both attack and damage. It's considered a magical weapon, and it'll return to your hand.
So is that a +1 to the attack bonus? Or
And damage.
And damage.
Ah, okay, cool.
Should I prep for the fall debt match?
Are we going to go off a cliff, darling? I hope not today.
This is a joke question.
What happens if someone is attached to it and I ask for it back?
They don't come with them. You don't get them back either.
That could be very funny to watch. I'm now giggling to myself.
So, what if I hold on to it, and then you ask for it back?
No, it would need to be through you.
Oh, I see. No, that is worse.
Are you volunteering?
No.
I didn't think so.
When we go out, like out this, and we go to the orc bodies, are any of them wearing like studded leather armor or any like that would fit Tal? Like they're big.
They
maybe
are
not.
big. I do not think that you're in luck there. I'm afraid. I'll
That's
just double check for you.
Like the only people that I think would have possibly been wearing it was I thought maybe Kella would have been, but if she's wearing just leather.
No, honestly, looking at the stats and working it out, it's possible she was not wearing any armor at all.
Oh, she's high dex. Okay. Well, actually, I don't know. I never even attacked her.
No, just hoisted her upon her
Okay.
own horse.
My horse.
The orc bodies are covered in hide armor.
Right.
The orc war chief is chainmail.
Ah, not that.
Just
Well,
check
and
look,
the-
any particular quality?
The Eye of Grumsh is ringmail with a shield.
Right. Shall we take the horses? Four of us, 4 horses.
I suppose.
It will allow us to bring back the injured ones. Easy.
Is there any kind of sled or
Cart?
cart or perhaps something similar?
You have a look around,
Look at the general store, perhaps.
Could we not?
and you do see the remains of a cart
Reins of regard.
with a massive, great big rock through the centre axle.
Yeah.
Could fix that.
By all means. I'd like sitting in a cart. That'd be fun.
Better than my idea. I was just going to lash some of the roof to the
That-
back of the horses.
It was my worry that you were going to get critically injured people and tie them around a horse. Does seem rather your way.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't to be, it wasn't to be.
Shall you try and fix the cart?
Is it something that can be fixed with mending?
No,
You need to actually fix it.
this is a lot bigger than mending.
If you can't fix it, we'll just take the draft horses. They're
Guess
larger
we'll
and they can carry more people.
True.
Take the draft horse.
Cool. Well, you leave
Let's do it.
out the front gate, and you ride off to the north. It takes you maybe, well, it would be an hour's walk, I believe, but on the horses that cuts the time down a bit.
They're about double our speed. I think they do 60 to 30. But that's at a run. So,
Usually horses don't get you faster, just easier.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, right.
normally horses they travel at regular speed, but they don't need to stop for a rest as often. Yeah, which is normally where the double speed comes from.
Yeah.
So you follow the villager's tracks
Hmm.
and arrive at a yawning cave mouth, 12 feet wide, 20 feet high. Beyond the cave mouth is a you can no, never mind. You can just see the cave mouth.
Can I see anything inside the cave mouth? I do have dark vision. I don't know if that matters.
do I.
As do I.
No, it depends. Are you approaching the cave mouth?
Yes.
Or-
So I get off the horse
Yes.
though. Is there like a tree nearby or something?
Tether the horse.
Can I? Yeah.
Oh,
You can-
mentioned
you can
my
tell-
glasses have a shade of green. now.
So I'll tether my horse to a nearby tree.
New.
Um,
Try a new look.
and then
Could have lost his voice today.
slowly approach the cave to see if there's anything. So hold on. So there's the cave mouth. What's either side of it? Is it just sort of a wall face?
It's a cave mouth set into a hill.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's quite a large hill. It goes off a way.
Cool. Yeah, can I
Just let him go.
Can I-
I'm
yeah.
going to watch it.
yeah can I approach the
Handle
cave?
himself.
So before we saw the tracks going away from the keep. Is there tracks?
The
here?
track, yes, you follow the tracks leading to the cave.
Do they go into the cave?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
You can
wait.
also see that there are tracks that are slightly more fresh on top of those of goblin feet coming out of the cave. And they have been overlaid over the outgoing villagers' feet the entire way, leading straight into the village.
That's unideal.
No, but it does help us. It means that if all of the goblins came to the village, as far like in the cave.
True, yes, I suppose.
Can I approach the cave and see if there's anything like as I approach it? I'm not gonna.
Quietly.
Yeah, quietly. I was gonna say I'm not. I've rested. I've sated my bloodlust for now, so there's no. Can I sneak to the
Roll
cave
a
entrance?
stealth check for me, please.
Oh well, that's not great.
I hide behind a tree.
7. Do I trip over something by any chance?
7. You don't trip over something. Beyond the cave mouth is a vast cavern with a forest of stalagmites in the centre, and you can see a 10-foot high ledge on a wall. Water drips from the stalactite-covered ceiling, which rises to a height of 30 feet in the middle of the cavern, and you can see that there is a goblin on the ledge, looking right at you.
Oh shit, says the goblin.
Who then shouts, "Briak!"
Can I respond by throwing my javelin at him? Because I assume
watching
like,
this I think he spotted something, Alex.
and then roll strength. I'm guessing.
Make an attack roll, yes. So
Uh,
that's strength plus proficiency.
Fucking hell. 7. So it's 14.
Is that including the +1?
Yeah, because it's because that's the
7
the
plus
7
4 plus 2 plus 1.
which I've got there. So yeah, it's 14.
Okay. Well, it says that the AC is 15 with armour and a shield. However, he didn't have a shield out, so that takes it down to 14, I believe.
30.
13. Ah, even better. Okay. Congratulations, you hit. Roll damage.
9 piercing.
Okay, yes.
That's a dead goblin. Where? This way? This way?
There.
There.
Yep.
Oh.
Actually.
So am I here?
I'm going to say you're there. Oh, no, you're there.
So I've come in. So because I assume this is the outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've come in. Well, I just go straight in the middle. Because I assume.
Yours is so heavy.
Was he there?
I mean, it is true to life.
Nope.
Okay.
I refer you to my character sheet.
This. Right. Okay.
Lots.
So he was up on this ledge here. These
okay.
little things mean that's a ledge that goes down.
Okay.
These circles are stalagmites.
Right.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't realise it was a cave.
Right.
And yes, you thunk, and he's dead and stuck to the wall.
Did I hear the shout from the goblin where I was? I want to run up to here and stealth then.
Well, I'm afraid that we're going to have to actually roll initiative now.
Oh, what?
But first, I need to actually lay out
Ooh.
all the minis.
Ooh.
Did I not see any of this? God damn it.
Your dark vision doesn't come that far.
Doesn't it?
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, out to there.
Oh, okay.
And it's like in a ring, so basically... Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to see him. He's hiding.
I just saw the one in front of me. I don't know what he said, but it can't have been good.
So I'm actually over here.
Blunder.
There's... Yeah, I thought...
They have a cave troll.
That's a mud pit, a mud bath.
A moth.
I don't...
I'm on a moth.
I don't think that's a troll.
No, they're not trolls.
No.
Am I okay to pick him up? Just have a quick.
Yeah, don't look at the bottom.
Oh, okay, fine.
Does it label him? Oh, because it's one of the ones that
It's a
pre-painted.
pre-painted one, yes.
I don't know what that is. Again, not allowed to look at the bottom, apparently.
Right, initiative.
It's budget albino Thanos.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Um,
Plus your initiative modifier. So
which
plus
is plus
2,
2.
so you-
22.
So Val is
What are the going first?
22. Anyone else get above 20? Okay. 19 to 15. So I'll roll. I'll roll for these guys. Who got 10 to 15?
10.
14.
Okay, so Algernon. And what did you get?
8.
Ooh, that's not nice. That said, Algernon, you got
14.
14. Sam, you got 12.
10.
10. Oh, okay. So all the goblins will be going on yellow.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, that's a lot.
Okay.
And then the two other things are the red and the purple.
Right. Oh, okay.
Julian got an 8.
He has this thing. He has one. He has a slip.
Ah, right, yes. These are still the old ones because I've not put the things on yet. Julian, you said an 8.
8.
It's the same as me.
Which one would you like? Which one of you would like to go first, Julian or Tal?
Oh, you go ahead. If you want.
Go
Well, you
first.
choose, basically.
I'll go first this time.
Julian.
Before we enter glorious battle.
Ooh.
I think you're up first though. Maybe you should take your turn first and then go.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're very first. That's yeah for rolling natural 20.
Well, you've killed this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what happens? What happens next? Do things suddenly pop up, or what?
Okay. After the shout of Briark, it took a second for everyone to look to see what happened. Then they all saw you throw the javelin.
Yeah.
You see this guy rising out of the muck with a great club in hand. You see this female of the same species getting up from where she had been sat down and readying a javelin. And you can see these 4 goblins on the ledges, well, the ones that you can see, getting their bows and arrows ready.
Gosh.
Yeah, I don't even think your dark vision extends past that point.
Uh,
But then they can't see you either, so.
So
We're silhouetted against the light.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
yeah. So I'm basically I can see that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So you,
Okay.
Yeah.
I will also have allowed you to pull back the javelin after throwing it in that first attack.
Come back to me. Return. First question. Do I know what that is?
Roll me a nature check with advantage.
Okay. 10. Where's my nature? Yeah, I've got 8.
Probably Nick.
8. No, it's
Big.
it's
Okay.
big.
Okay.
It's not a giant, but it looks quite giant.
Okay.
Giantish.
Okay, so if I can only see those, I will, return spear. Come, friends, glorious combat awaits. I rage, and
That's a bonus action.
yep. Can I move and attack, or is it move or attack?
Move and attack.
Okay, so I want to get closer to. So
I believe while raging you get double speed. Is that correct?
There's no speed bonus to rage.
Oh.
You get an armoured movement as a barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh.
It gives you.
you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. So right, Okay. So how? Because I can move 25.
Each square is 5 foot.
Can I move so
Fifth
if I
line.
move diagonally, is that 5? So that would be 5. Is that also 5?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15.
If you go into the brown mud,
Yeah.
that is difficult terrain and will cost double movement.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I might move cycle here and then throw javelin at that guy, at that dude.
Okay.
Pick up the other ranged one that I can see anyway. a 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Which is that?
Shield.
5. Yes.
Yes, he is.
10 piercing.
Yep.
that
Spear
with your
does,
rage
javelin
damage?
doesn't.
You get rage damage. Do you get rage damage on a throwing weapon?
No, melee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you make a melee weapon attack using strength. So,
Regardless, is your strength bonus
yes.
is more than 2.
Yeah.
So that one is dead. I'll have that back, please.
There you go. Cool. Right.
This one is also now stuck to the wall. The one that was over on the side crumpled as the javelin disappeared. That one stuck to the wall, just
Cool.
hanging there.
I will ready myself against that. Oh, and return.
Unfortunately, returning is a bonus action.
Is it?
Yeah.
No?
Not.
Is it?
Oh.
Oh.
In that case, yes, it comes back.
Okay, I don't mind waiting, but yeah, if I can do it now, I will.
And to clarify, from now on, it returns immediately at the point of attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I don't even have to after it back. Okay. Cool.
All right. Yeah, that's the end of your turn.
Go.
Go to the loop. not here.
There's been such.
Algernon.
Okay. Question: if I get behind this stalactite,
Mm-hmm.
will I have cover?
You would have, I'd say, half. Wait, move your hand. How big is it?
Oh, from here.
That one, I'd
If I get
say.
around that way,
I would say you have half cover there.
perfect. Have that right. Okay. So I can do 60 feet of movement with feline agility.
Okay.
Down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So I'm there. It's my move. I now can't double my move until I move 0 feet in a round.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to release Algernon from my hand.
Okay.
So Julian. Where's Julian? Oh, can we use the lava?
We can use the little armor.
Okay.
It's probably closest to a Pika anyway that we have.
I
Anyway.
am going to...
And I kind of want that painted yellow with black wingtips.
Yeah. Pika Julian. Because I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath and pick electricity.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Is that what you're doing now?
That's what I'm doing now. That's my bonus action. So on his turn, he'll be able to use an action to use it. Then I would like to toll the dead on this one here.
Okay. Toll that dead.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh,
It's not terribly high.
wisdom is a -1. That's an 11.
Fail. 1 point of damage. It was terrible. Cool.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, now the 3 remaining goblins get to go.
Okay.
One of which can't actually see Bal right now.
That's fair.
This one.
Yep. If you'd remained where you were, then it probably would have been able to see you, but I'm going to say that line of sight, he can't quite see your silhouette clearly anymore. So he's going to hold his action until he sees a threat. The one that's nearest to that one is going to pull out a short bow and make a ranged attack against you. No! That doesn't get anywhere near you. And then the other one is going to take a shot at the giant cat person.
That's reasonable.
That's going to hit. That's an 18 plus X.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool. That's going to hit.
So yeah, yes. That is 1d6.
I'm going to guess Dragon Breath is a concentration.
Alright,
That is 4 damage.
okay. I'm going to make a con save.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 18.
But you're fine.
21 total.
You are absolutely fine.
Oh! I've never been shot before.
That was both. That's all goblins gone. Okay, now we're going to go for that thing in the mud. It's going to step forward, and going to make a great club attack. Okay, that's 12. Okay, goes, but it just goes just wide of you, slams into the ground, makes the rocks shake. But that's
I laugh in its face.
it for that one's turn. Sam.
So I will come rushing into the cave mouth. As soon as I see this thing, I kind of skid to a stop. Right, and then I say, "Shoot the bloody thing!" And then out of my back jumps a mechanical spider. It has to be 5 feet in front of me. How high was this?
10 feet high.
It will climb that,
Nice.
and then it will that centre bowl will glow red, and it will shoot this thing. 17.
Hits. Roll damage.
8. If the target is a creature, it is pushed 5 feet away from the target.
It is a creature. It can't go 5 feet away because there's a wall there. So it slams into the wall, yeah.
Rope it.
Was that your bonus action or was that your...
That was my action.
Okay.
I don't think there's a bonus.
Next turn you will.
I will cast Arcane Weapon on my crossbow.
Sure thing. Alright, Tal.
So, how well can I see this one, given I don't have dark?
You don't have dark vision.
Nope.
I'm going to say that one... is it dim light disadvantage to attack?
Yeah. But if I can see it, that's all I need.
I'm going to say you can see it partially obscured.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough. I will begin muttering. Nobody's looking at me, but I will cast Dissonant Whispers at it. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
No! That is a grand total of 1. Not a nat 1, but a 1.
8 points of damage, and it flees away from. Must use its reaction with 30. Its speed away from me, and it gets attack of opportunity from you.
Because it uses speed.
Oh, cool.
Okay, is that an immediate?
Immediately uses its reaction, which is why it triggers attacks of opportunity.
Right, yes, in that case, it turns around and starts to try and run away through the mud. You get to swing at its back with your axe.
Yay!
Does it move 30 feet?
40, but half
Yeah.
half movement getting out of the mud.
And then there.
Do I get advantage because it's running away or not?
Nope.
So I've got.
There is a thing.
Huh?
I'm thinking to myself.
There would. That's currently at 15.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay, cool, lovely. So is that the 12? Is that the 12 one? No, that's the 12 one. 6, 10, 12 damage
Why?
because it's rage. I'm
Oh,
raging.
okay.
It's a melee.
12 damage, you say?
Yes.
Nice.
1d12, yeah, because 6. That's
12.
slashing, if that makes a difference to it.
It does not. That is just 12 chunky damage.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had resistance to it or not.
Hide around this
Because
corner
I've got-
and pull the torch out. I can't light it this turn. Get ready.
Okay. And Julian's turn.
Julian is gonna fly 10 feet straight up, look the goblin in the eye, just like. and breathe lightning.
Is this a dex saving
The
throw?
dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh, that is a 16.
It's a pass. It can take half of this. 2, 3, 2, 7.
Half of that would be
3.5, so round up to 4.
yeah.
Julian does not provoke attacks of opportunity because he's an owl, so he will
Oh yeah, he's got the flyby.
fly by, so he can move 60 feet. How high is this cave?
30 feet. You said so. At the beginning.
Yes, 30 feet.
In that case, he's going to flap. Try and keep him out of danger. He's just going to flap a little bit down this way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tentacle reaches around the
Don't gone. At
And
least we'll know it's there.
And flap on the ceiling.
okay, that's the end of his turn.
It is.
Okay, in that case, it's the one in the centre's turn, and she is going to chuck a javelin at the dwarf that just ran in and took a chunk out of her mate.
Oh, could you see
With
me?
disadvantage. Oh, yes, they can see you.
Yeah, dark vision.
Oh yeah, no, it's more direct line of. There's a running Hulk running away.
Damn it, he's crouched.
Oh yes, good point.
But yeah, this is made at disadvantage, so that is 14 plus 6. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits me. Alas.
We're going to take half damage from this anyways.
Ooh. That is 13 piercing damage.
Half to 7.
Rounded down to 7. Yep.
Okay. Fuck, down to 43.
That is That is still double. No, that's 3 times my health. Max.
I assume you can't double up on resistance.
No.
Because I have resistance to everything other than psychic, and because I'm raging, I also have resistance to...
That is an extension of the
That's,
rage.
yes.
Yeah.
If you had another thing that made you resistant, it would go to an eighth. Go to a quarter.
Like if you dodge an attack.
Ah, okay.
That would be good.
Okay, because one's the bear path and one's a raging thing, so...
The bear path is an extension of your raging, so the bear path only happens when you're raging.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Oh, I thought it was just all the time. Okay, cool.
Joe's
No,
checking.
no, it's...
I wasn't checking that. You want to say
okay.
something?
No, it's fine.
and anyway, I've taken... It's 7 damage, so...
Yeah. And she is going to head towards you, pushing past the thing, trying to get away.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
And that is 40 feet of movement.
I guess you should squeeze.
Yeah. I mean, they're not, perfect cylinders. They come up to a point, and she can push
It's
through.
probably 5, 10, 15, like that, because then she's right.
Yeah,
She's not next time.
that is her turn. It's Bal's turn again.
Yay! Very angry you hit me
Clobbering
with the
time?
javelin. Yes. 13, 20. No, 19.
It hits.
Cool. 12 plus 4 plus... so 18.
Chunky.
So rage damage plus 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's 1d12 plus 4 plus 2.
Plus the 1.
Plus the
No,
1.
that's
No.
a javelin.
As you've only enchanted the javelin, you haven't... I assume you haven't done the same to my great axe, because I didn't get
No, I
that
didn't
to
imagine you.
I
He's right there. So how much damage was that total?
18.
Took a kneecap off.
Very angry! He hit me with a
It's all like a
javelin.
breach, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Damn it, idiot Ryan. I just added it to the already damaged one. This one's freshly damaged. There, let's fix that mess up.
So many spells.
Okay. Anything else you're doing, Bal?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just want to stand and punch it in the face, so I think I've achieved the maximum level of doing that. So.
Pretty much, yes. Al,
I'm going to bring a resounding church bell down on this one's head.
go for it.
Wisdom save throw.
It is already damaged as well.
It
so,
is.
oh yeah, that's a fail.
11 damage.
It is dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
As it collapses, could you pass me that mini, please?
I certainly can. He's a cute one.
Painted this one myself. Okay.
I don't think you're going to do anything else with bonus action, so... Yeah, I'm going to... Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Now it is the goblin's turn. One of them is still going. "Huh?" Can hear the death.
Guys!
Can hear the death, but cannot see everything that's happening. So yeah, he's gonna ready another action.
This one here?
Yep. The other one, however, is going to try and shoot Bal with the short bow.
That is the best person in this party to shoot, no offence.
Shooting me just makes me angrier.
That's why.
And that's gonna miss hilariously with a 9.
9.
Can I see where this is coming from, though?
You've only got 30 feet dark vision or 60 feet?
60.
Yeah.
60? Then you can see him, yeah.
Oh, I can see him. I just wondered if I could see the arrows flying pointlessly towards me. Just as sort of like a
Kind of
guide.
primitive mockery.
Just as sort of like a warning arrow. It's like, you want to head in this direction to go kill someone.
You're suggesting they might be using tracer rounds.
Okay, now it's the one who was running away's turn.
Yep.
Is Dissonant Whisper still in effect,
No.
or is it who turns around and runs back in? And takes another attack on the dwarf. That's going to hit. That's 16 plus 6 is 22.
Get a nice cluster here.
Where is my...
A cluster, you say?
Ah, there it is.
I'm good with clusters.
6, 7. That is 11 damage to you as he swings his great club down at your body. Of course, you half that.
Going down or up? So is it 5 or 6?
Round up.
We want some budget Haribo.
I'll have a budget.
It's
bow.
really budget.
I'll have a budget bow.
You're really selling this.
It tastes really good.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, can I steal one? So how much was it? 11, did you say?
6 total.
6 total. So we're looking at 37. You're making me mad, man. You're making me mad.
Maintaining rage.
Sam. Shooting the female. Turret.
This thing is going to scoot to there first. There. And it's going to shoot that one.
Okay.
16.
Hits.
11. It pushes it. Does it anything happen if they get one gets pushed into the other?
Just get knocked together.
Have a hug.
Yeah.
I'm imagining it like a Newton's cradle.
Boom, boom.
Those Oakleys be bumping.
Yep.
It tickled me a bit.
30. So I'm just going to crouch the.
Ooh, actually, you do end up provoking attack opportunity doing that.
You
Out
can't
of
get
reach.
around them, they're too big.
I'm going to stay where I am and shooting them. That is a 19.
Hits. Which one are you shooting?
The one closest to me.
Yep, cool.
That is
Damn.
a 18 fire damage.
Chunky.
Is that just from that thing? Or
Both of them.
So the 18 was from me shooting it with my crossbow, and the 11 was the turret shooting it.
So it's taken 47 damage in total so far.
Cool. How is it looking?
It's looking a bit hurt.
Beatrice.
Well, it's actually looking fairly rough.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it's about to go down with its next breath,
Right.
but it's looking pretty darn hurt. Both of them are actually. Well, the female is looking a lot more hurt than the male.
Right.
And
There we go.
you'll go, yeah.
Okay. I'll just pop out from the corner. Pull my short bow. 13.
Hits.
4, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage.
To the one that's already hurt.
Do I know what these are?
Ooh, yeah, she is looking incredibly hurt now. And roll a nature check for me, please.
Natural 1. No idea. Never seen
Maybe these are cloud giants.
Or clown giants.
maybe they are Algernon.
Out
Well, Algernon,
It's what I evolve into.
yeah.
of curiosity, are the models just representing? Do they look similar to each other, or do they genuinely look like the models?
They look similar to each other.
Cool.
These two are both subspecies of the same thing.
No, I just wanted to know because they look very different.
Yeah, I know. They come from different sets.
Yes, and that's absolutely fine. I just wanted to check that was an out-of-game decision rather than an in-game. Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't have two of the same.
Yeah, it's cool. Is it Tal's turn?
Tal has
Oh,
just gone.
yeah. You've just gone.
Now
yes.
it's Julian.
Okay, Julian is going to come flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 to there. Then look, sight up like a pool cue. Woo!
2 dexterity saving throws. Well, that is a natural 20,
Damn.
and that is a natural 19.
So,
Minus 1.
so half of 12 damage.
6 each. Okay, well, she... you see the lightning course through her. She manages to duck slightly out of the way, but it still manages to go straight through her temple. And out the other side, her eyes roll back into her head, and she collapses on the ground, lifeless.
Huzzah.
And then Algin's going to use the rest. Julian, sorry, is going to use the rest. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Up there.
Okay.
Okay, and she was one going that was about to go.
Nice.
Bowl's turn.
Well, given that hitting is working so well for me, I'm going to continue doing that. That is a natural 1. So I am going to use my... Did I get an inspiration?
You
For my
did get
sum
an
up.
inspiration from summing up, yes?
Yes. 13
That
and
hits.
20. No, 19, sorry.
Still hits.
Yeah.
Got some nuts on my handful.
I will. They're salty.
I'd like some salted
Wow.
nuts.
15...
Your damage is
15.
nuts.
17.
He rolled an 11.
I'm very angry.
I'm not sure why.
This thing's looking pretty fucked up now as well, but not quite dead.
Ow, man.
Algernon.
Yes.
Algernon.
Hoo-hoo. I would like to Toll the Dead.
Four.
10 damage.
Oh.
Bong, bong,
You
bong.
see that one's ears start bleeding as it slouches down to its knees and then sinks into the mud Terminator style.
Toy. Toy.
However, it doesn't give the thumbs up on the way down.
I really want to use an intimidation check on that goblin.
You can't even see that one. You can't see this one.
He can't. Oh,
Yeah. Sam can't see this one, way over there.
well,
He
I
can't
believe
see this
it's
one.
actually now that goblins go anyway.
How much drop
Oh,
did you
yeah.
have? How much drop did you have?
60.
That
already
is
had
going to
dark
hit.
vision, it would be
That's a
11.
17 plus.
If we already had that vision,
4,
we'd
so
extend it by
21.
the 60.
Oh shit, that was awesome. What if you put the glasses, when you put them on Julian, you have 180.
Yes, that would work.
Sorry, did you say what, sorry?
That is
If
21
you the
to
glasses
hit.
on.
Oh, Ben, yeah, you've hit me.
Perhaps I could turn
There's
him,
a strap around
perhaps
the
I
back of
could
the head or something.
turn him into something a bit more capable of wearing. Like a penguin. Or...
That is 7 damage, half
Splendid
to
idea.
4.
Okay.
They got a little tool.
An arrow sinks into just above your nipple.
Why are you so much aggro that it nearly hit your nipple?
He's only got what? 2? 1.
Well, now.
You can't even see that nipple anymore under all the blood just seeping from the arrow wound.
And obviously, Val doesn't have a sense of object permanence, so he believes it's gone forever.
That was my favourite nipple.
Sam's turn. You just saw an arrow fly out of the darkness and
From this one,
no, from the other one.
That
I
one.
cannot see that one.
You can't see that one.
I can.
This one you can't see. That one's too far.
That one I
you
can.
see. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, because you can see that. Yeah.
The turret's going to shoot it.
Turret's going to shoot it.
Mhm.
Cool.
Ha! Nat 20.
Boom.
Cool. Roll damage.
Dead goblin.
Yeah.
10.
It dead. The the blasts of force slam that goblin into the wall and leave behind a bloody smear.
Oh, nice.
The goblin that's there sees that and doesn't see where it came from.
First thing it's seen in this combat!
Just like
It can just hear screams.
It must think it's in here with fucking Riddick.
And
you can still move.
yes, Sam, you still get to move.
I mean, the player in me wants to, because I know the goblin's there, but
we no one can see it, I guess.
No.
So we assume it's all clear.
You can move in further to check because
why not?
it's reasonable to assume that might not be everything because you can't see the edges.
Yeah, you can see now. You can see him.
Want to see him now?
Yeah.
Roll it back.
10.
Not enough, I'm afraid. The bullet hits the wall behind it.
Okay.
Towel's turn.
I've got my torch out. Can I light it as a bonus action? Just like-
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll light my torch and then run in. So I can see. Okay. As far as I can get. That's my double my movement. And I'll look up at this goblin. Darling, you're all alone. Why don't you just come down here? We can have a nice chat.
Julian's turn.
I don't know
Alright.
if you can understand me, so. Ooh, hello.
Is that close enough for a 15-foot cone of flame? Gun of lightning?
Cone of lightning?
Yeah.
No. That's a cone.
Okay, I've got one more space. So I'll go there. Is that okay?
That's a cone.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I know what the cone looks like
Yeah.
from all directions.
Julian's going
Was
to
it
sort of
15-foot cone, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is like this.
Oh, yeah.
Julian's just going to pobble past and go. Dex save, please.
That's not good for it.
Neither is that. That would be 16.
That is more than double its HP.
Julian, say like with one wingtip going.
Yeah, there's actually no goblin left there anymore. Just a pair of smoking boots.
Just some ozone.
Smoking boots.
Yep. But the boots survived. They must be magical.
The boots are charred to shit. There's not much left of the boots.
Right.
Congratulations, you have managed to clear this section of the cave. Oi!
He's so precious. I love you.
Please.
Mother, I love him.
Yeah, I'm having to hold your paws because if I don't, you'll climb up me and that hurts.
Oh dear. Right.
I'm going to recall.
The turret's just going to follow me for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to recall.
No, yes, congratulations, you have cleared the main cavern.
I want to
Right.
hide.
Let me know when 10 minutes is up.
Sure thing.
I want to hide immediately and then listen for things. So stealth is 17, and then perception, I assume.
Yep.
Is that goblin meant to be there?
No, he's dead.
12. If I hear anything else from anywhere in the caves.
Okay, you're in the centre, are you?
Yeah, I'm like listening.
Okay. You can hear some quiet shuffling and some sniffles from this direction.
Like sniffling like crying or sniffling like dog?
More like crying.
Right, okay.
You can also hear similar noises from the opposite direction.
Okay.
Do I know that combat is over yet?
You probably saw Tal duck behind something and disappear.
But you do that in combat anyway. There's no way that.
That is true.
I'm just
look at those two ogres.
basically what I'm trying to ascertain is because I'm raging. Have I worked like? Am I still running around the cave like a lunatic, or am I aware that everyone, as far as
Oh,
we're
bless
aware, is dead?
Everyone that you can see is dead.
Because I can't concentrate while I'm raging, which would make sense that if I wanted to investigate the cave, I can't do that while I'm raging.
Yeah.
Does that make
Val,
sense?
Val, it's fine, you can stop now.
There you
Very
go.
well done.
Can I search the corpses then?
Sure.
Or should I say victory trophies?
You can have up to 10 goblin ears and 4 ogre ears.
Big. If they're big and ugly and they don't regenerate, they're probably not trolls.
Besides, I have troll minis.
Do I
deciding which way to go.
do I want those?
It's up to you. Do you want trophies?
You're still carrying your torch.
Torch, yeah.
Do they have anything else on them?
Unfortunately, they have nothing of value.
Now that can I work out what race they were
I
or
agree.
what they were?
That's why the first thing I did was craft something so I can see.
As a, I'll allow you to, now that combat is over, to look at them and go, those were ogres.
Okay.
Like giant
Beasts like this put
They are
to
the
the
rather
last
giant
to get
subrace,
her.
yes.
The only remaining heir.
They're the results of the affair of the giant goddess, I think, if I remember correctly. Them, the Fomarian, the Furbolg, and a few other races, I think.
Formarian were actually originally giants, powerful magic-using giants, but they got a bit too hubrisy
Yeah.
and got punished by being turned crazy and evil.
Creevil.
Where are you going to?
Well, I heard some sniffling, so I want to check it out. I'll be quiet, and I'll sneak into this area here.
Okay. As you sneak through, what's everyone else doing?
Well, I don't really see where you're going, so I'm going.
Yes, that is the brown patch there is a hot mud bath.
Because I can see that people are gathering here, so I want to head in that direction because I can see there's an
Have a
opening.
look over here.
Okay. And what is Sam doing?
I'll follow out.
Okay. So the Magic Bros.
And the two magic bats. Can you remember like a hat I like to know?
Okay.
All right. So I'll do this one at a time.
The spike's a little bit too uncomfortable.
Brad,
Mm-hmm.
let's move Tal in there, shall we?
Yep. Cautiously.
What did you roll for stealth again? Sorry.
17.
Okay. Yeah, that is absolutely fine. As you sneak through there, you can see if you move that way by 1 square, actually, and then half another square, you can peek around your head round the corner there, and see that there are some goblins there. But they don't look like they're geared up for war.
Are they
And-
like children and women and like that kind of?
Women, children, elderly goblins, yes.
Right.
Sniffling and crying.
Like I'll have like a quick kind of like area. Is it like all pretty much the same?
Yes, although if you get to the far end,
Yeah.
each of those little alcoves that you can see
Yeah.
contains 1d6
Non-combatants.
goblin non-combatants, yes.
Right.
Conceptually, how do you stealth with a torch?
Hide it like this. So you
Okay.
can still see the ground when you cross.
You need a hooded lantern.
To do it properly, yeah, but I'm basically using my cloak and the same thing. Like it's smoky and awful, but it works.
Oh. As you continue further in, you see the area that's slightly cut off by the map.
Yeah, this bit.
Yep, and the bit to the north of that as well. That loops around. You can just about
these,
see.
These do, like, yeah, they connect. Like,
Yes, and as you get to the that side, yes, that the book calls it the Cave of Bones.
Right.
What's in there then?
The goblins discard the bones of the creatures they devour here. Floor of the cave is littered with the bones of small animals, mostly bats, and a few unlucky humanoids.
A few, so not like a
Right.
town's worth.
No.
Not a whole town's worth, no, but there's
Is there like... it's
some of them
just
are
like-
fresh.
It's just like the bones. Okay, but nothing like valuable.
Nope. A search of the area yields no treasure.
Now.
And now I'm going to move on to someone else.
That's fine. It'll give me time to think.
Yes. Let's go with the Magic Bros.
Excellent.
Shall I go first?
Of course.
I'm good, yeah, very cautiously. Let's take one step in.
Okay.
I-
Sorry, that blue stuff there, that's water.
Oh, okay.
And there is a small runoff heading down into this cave as well.
Could I have a look around, bear in mind I've got dark vision, see if there's anything untoward that I wouldn't want to step on in here? Perception, would that be?
Yep.
15.
Okay, you can see that the cave floor is covered with bat guano.
Flammable.
And you can see that there are 10-foot high ledges and a massive, great big hole in the middle of the floor
Oh.
with a sloping down towards it. It looks a little bit like an anus, unfortunately.
It does look a bit like an anus, yes.
I don't think it looks like an anus in real life.
Does it look like there's anything living in here?
That leads down to a separate cavern.
So this is sort of downstairs.
Oh, you can also see on the alcoves some huddled figures. They don't look like goblins.
Hello? What whisker? Oh, well.
I'm so glad I didn't go
I'm just
with
going to
you
tippy
guys.
toppy. Avoiding any loose rocks. I'll make use of my climb speed if I need to get over a little bit closer to these guys.
Okay.
What would be the route I would take? I don't even know.
Hugging this wall and then up onto that there. You've got the lady who spoke to you.
I'm Algernon. I'm Destiny. Major.
She is a tiefling.
With a stripper name.
All tieflings have weird names like that.
Putting my Moose of Exposition antlers. You shouldn't have a cursed house you didn't want anyone to go in, did you? Yeah. So, I think we've come to it. Are you the people of Nightstone? Yes. Goblins? Most of them. Any down there? Just the base. Just look at it. It's quite nasty. How big is that hole?
The hole itself is 5 feet across.
I might have plans for it later. Fucking ice knife down there. Are there any people down there? No. Are you sure?
None living.
And it's just the bat.
Just the bats.
Okay. I have rope. Would that do to get people out of there? Okay, I'm going to tie off some rope. I'm going to climb back.
Hello, thank you for doing it for me. It's very nice. Anyway, what I've discovered, there are large enough problems.
Angry.
With me, watch one thing.
Oh.
Yes, to my gate.
Essentially, that is my plan. Like, if
Are you amenable to this idea?
Yeah.
okay, I'm just going to stand basically where Algernon is right now, and then ready ice knife in case any bats start coming out that hole. As soon as there is any loud noise, I'm just going to go for it.
Okay. So you're going to try and lead the villagers out, are you?
Yeah, with the aid of a rope.
Okay. Well, I'll get back to you in a minute. And we will move across to what's about to happen here.
Yay!
A lot of HP. You're okay.
Yeah. So I.
Oh Christ! Look at that hair.
Yeah. So I wander through, not overly stealthy, but trying to pay attention to what's in front of me and around me.
Okay, so you make your way through the passage there.
Do you make that noise as you walk?
Yeah.
It's like Kronk and his stealth music that he does himself.
Right.
Okay, you get to that cave. Stalagmites and stalactites crowd this 20-foot high, 15-foot wide cave. Rising up from the middle of the floor is a particularly large, 10-foot tall, stalagmite riddled with holes.
Oh dear.
What?
They look natural. At the base of the stalagmite are some badly corroded remains of 2 goblin scimitars. You can also see there should be, I believe I put an arrow on there. Oh wait, no, I think it rubbed off. Just to the, just here, yes, that's actually a tunnel.
Oh.
That is 5 foot wide, 7 foot high, and it slopes gently upwards as it travels east.
Yeah. These natural holes. How large and how numerous? Say, for example, are they 1,000 little holes about the size of an ant? For example, or are they slightly larger?
They're 4 inches wide.
Yay-ish.
Are they 1,000 holes the size of an ant, or are they one massive hole the size of a rhino? Goddamn cave rhinos, am I right?
Suddenly, cave rhinos.
Thousands of them. Oh no.
The size of ants. Wait, those aren't rhinos. Those are ants.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck?
Would you rather fight 1,000 ant-sized rhinos or 1 rhino-sized ant?
One
Ant-sized rhinos.
Ants.
the thing that's one.
The you want to fight the rhino-sized ant?
Yes.
Of course you do.
Because I hate swarms of things. So
The little cute rhinos.
yeah, but there's 1,000 of them. That definitely classifies as a swarm.
Yeah, but you could fit 1,000 ants in that dice tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could also cover your entire body with 1,000 ants as they slowly eat your flesh.
Yeah, not ants, rhinos. Tiny rhinos. I mean, that would be diminutive or fine.
Yes.
I think they're ivory.
There are.
Okay. Do I sense any danger?
Do you sense any danger?
No, does
Because
Val-
Brad does.
I don't know. Do you feel like there's any danger here?
Yes. Yes, I
Sorry, does your character feel like there's any danger here?
He eats danger for breakfast.
You do have danger sense.
do. Yeah, I do have danger sense. Also, like, I've been in caves before. Is this?
Oh yeah.
Fuck, stone cunning.
Stone cunning.
Yeah.
Does that not only apply to worked stone?
It might do.
Worked by what?
Origin of stonework. It didn't actually say. Well, stonework would imply.
Yeah, work stone.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I am very suspicious of the thing that's filled with tiny holes. No, not even tiny holes. A lot of reasonable sized holes.
I mean, big enough that you
Does
could
sound
probably...
quite swarmy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm scared of swarms.
If there
Val's
was-
not, but he also doesn't want to be covered by swarms of things.
If there was a takeaway in this cave, it would be shawarma.
Have
You
I
guys like swarms of things, right?
have I seen that particular formation before? Do I recognise it?
Roll a nature check with disadvantage.
This is brutal. 18. 18. So -2, so 16.
Okay.
I was lucky.
You're not sure exactly what, but you are getting some kind of unsettled feeling from it, especially with you think the corroded weapons indicate that there is something corrosive, and these holes might have been done by something corrosive.
Can I throw? I assume there's lots of loose rocks and stuff. Can I throw a rock at the scimitars?
Sure. Clang, 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 clang.
Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and not be melted by acid ants, the worst of all the ants.
An adamant.
I don't know what, but yeah, uneasy feeling, been in caves before, decide that my strength would be best suited elsewhere.
We're all very proud of you.
So I'm going to go find something else.
Would
to
you
go.
like some quiche?
No, I am good. Okay, I'm wandering back out to go find where my strength is most needed.
Fair enough. Yeah, feel free to move yourself back to the mouth of that bit there. Okay, so Tal.
Do any of the goblins look intelligent enough to speak? Like, do they have like spark in the eyes that lets me know that they can converse?
If they do, then it's being overridden by an overwhelming sense of
Mortality.
what the hell is going on here. We just heard people dying. No, hide.
Uncle Kevin, no.
Okay, so I will find the oldest one
Mm-hmm.
and approach them from the darkness. Hello, darling. Can you understand me? You speak common, but you can understand common. That'll do. Where's your leader? Point. That's all.
And points in that direction.
Over here.
Yeah.
Right. What are you going to do if all of your warriors are dead? Run? Run. You'll trouble these villagers no more.
What's the generation time on a goblin?
Short.
Yeah, I was
To
all
be
fucking
fair.
thinking.
What about your children? Will they trouble people no more? Do I believe them?
Roll insight. God damn it, I have it in here.
15.
15. You get that he's speaking truth for himself.
Goblin nature is goblin nature.
Yeah, I mean he can't make the other goblins do anything,
Right.
but he'll do what he can to get out of this alive.
Yeah. They all look like they're like basically 1 HP kind of mini things, right? There's about a dozen of them.
There is 6 groups with, and each group has no more than 6 goblins in it.
So 36
No.
max.
Oh, wait, let me just roll quick.
Okay.
Alcove 1 had 2,
That should be good.
and another one had 1,
Okay.
and then 5. So that's 8 total so far. Oh, that one had 6, so that's 14, and then the final one had 3, so that's 17 goblins total.
7.
Who's the one goblin they made sit on his own?
The one you're talking to.
Okay.
I believe you, darling, but I think the rest of you can't be. I'm very sorry, and okay.
So that will knock all of them out, probably.
Like it's not.
That'll be 13. That's more than a 20 HP, and then I will just go
Jesus.
and then burn the bodies.
Okay, that's going to take you some time.
Yeah.
So, as you two are setting this up, you see Bal return from his brief sojourn down that passageway. You obviously return and see them setting up something with a rope.
Is there anyone so old or young they need to be lifted down?
There are some people that might need a bit of help, but the rope actually does that enough for everyone.
That case.
Yeah, if using a rope, don't even need a climbing speed to scale anything.
Enough the plan.
Or sorry, it doesn't even need a strength check.
I'm going to clue Bal in on the plan
Mhm.
and then enact the plan. So I'm just going to holding ice knife ready to cast in case I need it.
Okay. Just made that one. Oh no.
How many do we get out first of all?
Okay.
How many people are in here?
Well, you didn't take your sweet time getting here. You got here as quickly as you possibly could. So, Okay, of the 31 people in this area, no,
Yeah.
sorry, 30 people in this
Yeah.
area, you managed to get 20 of them out
Before.
Cool. Then one of them as... Okay, there are a pair, a young girl, age 15 or so, and her younger brother. He slips. She's trying to help him down. He slips.
I would like to cast Featherfall.
Oh!
That's why I prepped it today.
Okay, you cast Featherfall. He's only like 11, so he's not...
Magic, yeah.
Carry on.
Okay, and they both come out. Okay, congratulations. How many did I say? That's 20? 25?
There were you said there were
Yeah.
31.
30.
We've got 20 out.
Okay.
So-
The last person coming out
Mm-hmm.
knocks a stalactite free from the ceiling,
Yeah.
and it clatters to the ground.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-dum.
And
He
do I-
immediately dives for the exit,
Okay. Blast.
and you start hearing of bats, and then you ice knife.
That's a 26 to hit. No, 23 to hit.
Whatever it is.
So
Yeah.
whatever is down there.
Yep, a bat pops up before it gets splatted,
Yeah, and then
and then the shards.
everything else takes 7 cold damage.
Yep. You kill a fair few bats.
Okay. Still more coming.
Still more coming.
All right then.
They burst out of the hole and they fill that chamber.
All right then.
Are you still in the chamber, or did you get out?
I would have been following the last guy out. So how far did he get before he?
He managed to dive out.
Yeah.
You.
There goes Algernon arm. I'm very sorry.
Oh, he's got an arm off.
It's okay.
It's harmless. So like there, I guess. I'll just pop him in there for now.
Oh, that could be your new turret.
I'm ominous too, so it's okay.
How?
Okay, you will take. Alright, you take 1 piercing damage.
Nice. Flappy bugger.
Sorry, and then another piercing damage, and that'll get you out of the cave.
Okay.
And then the room is full of bats.
Do I think?
They are fluttering about the cave, shrieking loudly.
Yeah.
They reduce the visibility to 5 feet.
Okay. Cool.
So many
it's,
bats there are,
it's good that we got them out. It's good we got them out.
but they don't really seem to be leaving the chamber that you were in. So move yourself out of the cave, out of that part of the cave proper. There you go. Because it was, you take 1 point of piercing damage every time you move through a space that has a bat in it.
All right then. Nice.
And then
Right.
it takes 6 seconds for them to calm down again. And
Right. There we go.
it's meant to be roll a d6. On a 1 to 5, the bats remain agitated. On a 6, they return to the lower cavern and are no longer agitated.
Yep.
First roll was a 6.
Nice.
So about the point that you've gotten all those out,
Yeah.
you managed to come out from the other.
I've moved
Cave
the bodies
corner.
into where the bone room is. Like, just push. That's where I did the burning. And then I will
Found all
just
the people.
walk out and towards them.
Did Tal find any white phosphorus?
No.
No, absolutely not.
No.
But you can see
I
where I
am-
went with it.
I am not allowing you two guys to do to anyone what I did to a cargo container full of civilians.
Tal literally just recreated
Okay,
it.
different reference that you're apparently making. Cargo container full of civilians.
There's a game
I
called
will press no further.
a game called Spec Ops: The Line, which starts like proper. Here, America.
And you devolve into psychosis.
And it's basically a modern day video game retelling of Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Heart of Darkness.
Or that episode of MASH where
Give me
he
a
thinks
biscuit.
the baby's the chicken or something.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, you found the villagers.
Yes.
Well done, darling.
I've just sort of been funneling them out to wait by the horses, really.
I think we should deal with the boss.
Oh, so there's what?
You do find one of them.
A leader.
One of them who is a dwarf. Introduced himself as Morak Urgrey.
Morak.
I'll greet him in Dwarvish.
I am the proprietor of the Nightstone Inn, and I am speaking on behalf of these villagers here for the moment. I want to thank you for the service that you've done. I don't suppose you have managed to come across Daphne yet, have you?
Who's Daphne?
Lady Nandar's lady-in-waiting.
Not yet, but maybe soon.
She was in there with us, but then was taken up by the goblins not long ago.
Are any of you armed, or do you have any fighting potential?
They took all our gear.
I know, but okay. Well, some of them have bows. Will we be able to look after the horses until we are finished dealing with the rest of the goblins?
I can try. I'm an amateur at best, but I can try.
One among your number.
Are you well enough to make it back to the village?
Possibly, but we'd like to wait for Daphne.
Oh,
or news of her.
I will pass around the smaller of my food haversacks.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
They do not even see the bigger one. Here you go.
It's all I have.
It's all I have. Yeah. I'm not going to be that much of an asshole.
Thank you so much.
So, I believe...
Then he leaves, follows the rest of them out.
Joe is very tempted to find out what is in that lower cavern, but it's a terrible idea. It's a terrible, terrible idea.
I have the exact same impulse.
So, you found the villagers, darling, and
they're being guarded by lots of bats.
Oh, bats, yes. And what did you find, darling?
Something amiss.
Something amiss.
It has a bad vibe to it.
Right.
It's very avant-garde.
Extremely avant-garde.
Right.
We
Well, I know-
dwarves have a sense for cave danger.
Cave danger.
I couldn't tell you what's in there.
Sure.
Nothing pleasant.
Right.
But
That sounds like where I came from.
there are several openings beyond that, so maybe something pleasant beyond the unpleasantness.
Right.
What did you find, and why do you smell a bonfire?
Bodies, darling.
And pork.
I found bodies, darling. Lots and
I
lots of
think
bodies.
I'm not sure goblins would smell of pork.
No.
They smell like a burning rubbish, probably.
Okay.
Bodies,
Really
darling.
overdone rabbit.
I think that's where they were keeping bones. You know, after they eat people, because that's what goblins do.
We haven't got the villagers out by the time you say that, right?
What?
Just double checking.
The villagers are smart enough to know what goblins do. Goblins eat babies, people, whatever. They'll consume anything, based on my experiences.
But why
Hollow
smoke?
Bastion.
What?
Why
I think
smoke?
it's the Terminal of Awakening.
Bones don't smell of smoke.
Maybe they were smoking their meat. I don't know.
Right, shall we,
The boss is over this way.
do you want to have a look at this thing that Val found first, or shall we?
I don't think a cave danger doesn't pose a threat as this enemy. Leader certainly does.
The goblin leader probably.
We should
does.
clear out the rest of the cave, and then we can investigate
Yes.
it.
I'll sneak over. Let me scout it out.
Please.
Okay, as you move past that area, I should probably mention that with the stripes at the far end.
Yeah.
That's actually a crevasse,
Oh.
and there is a passageway that continues beyond it. Admittedly, I couldn't draw that in
Yeah.
because I ran out of map, but I should mention that.
Fair enough. But I was told it was up here.
Yes,
this direction,
yes.
And I'm like, well, what's down this way? It might kind of, even without this, it's like, well, it's up here somewhere.
Okay. Can I sneak up to this entrance?
Okay, I'll need new stealth rolls from everyone who's going, but let everyone dictate where they're going first.
I'm assuming 10 minutes have gone.
Yes, getting the village out 10 minutes. Sorry.
Sorry?
17.
Pop along
Not bad.
17.
Where are you going?
I was going to follow town.
Okay.
I was going to pop.
So stealth rolls from everyone.
Yes, please.
21.
And what did you roll, Mike, for stealth?
13.
I'm just balancing out Julian on my head. He's
Mhm.
sort of roosting.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
You will see that goblin as you go past, but it won't see you.
So as we come.
But I will deal with you two first.
Oh.
So you head into an underground stream area.
Ooh, so this is the water.
That's the water, yes. Yeah, colours don't really show up as well as
That's fair enough.
they did in daylight, actually.
That's okay.
So yes, that's a small stream that heads through an opening that seems like it's heading off a ways. So there's a small arrow there to show the
It seems to go out.
passageway
There seems to
just
be
heading off. Yes.
Quite a lot of ways out, in and out of this cave. Anything else in this area?
All right, ankle-deep stream of water.
Does it seem to go like out of the cave? Like it seems to go to like an exit, or is it just like goes deeper and deeper and deeper
It doesn't go
down?
down much. I mean, yeah, there's a stream going out of it. So
There's
but yeah, it's not going down, 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 down,
yeah.
down, down, deeper and down.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be back there.
Doesn't seem like a boss-like thing to do, to waddle in a stream.
I'll make my way.
Do you want new stealth checks for that bit, or keep the 17, 21?
We'll keep the 17 there. Okay, so you get there, and then that entrance to this the other side right there.
Yeah.
There's actually a large boulder there.
Blocking it.
Yes. I mean, you can keep on this way, but heading that way, there is a large boulder. So where the gap in the wall there is.
It's like, does it feel solid? Like it goes, like,
Oh yeah, there's a large round rock fills the low 4-foot diameter tunnel leading into the cave beyond.
oh, so I can actually see that there's an entrance beyond it. Like the boulder's not completely covering it.
It fits snugly into the tunnel,
Right.
You alright?
I'm like,
but you get the feeling that it could be pushed through to
Wow.
get inside.
Yes, that sounds like a job for the dwarf.
Very much so. Neither of us. God,
No.
Lord no, Lord no.
And then I guess I'll just carry on.
Well, pause there.
Yeah.
Pause by the boulder.
Okay. I'll go to the hole.
You okay?
yeah, sorry, you need to get far.
I need to start putting these in that final room there. 3 goblins.
And a dragon.
Shit.
Well, you are in a dungeon.
But a dungeon
It's
has
a cave, more
dragons?
cave than dungeon.
Who would have thought it would come to this? The dungeon and some dragons.
I'm embarrassed to say that it took me more than a second to
And
get that
plonk
joke in
those there
the
as well, please.
Futurama thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Okay, so the red tokens are giant rats.
Okay.
Oh, I
7 giant rats. And 3 goblins.
So can we sue this?
Well, we're gonna do that, I assume, first.
Yes, yes. So, you two, sneaking in through there, you make your way through, and as you get there, you can peek around the corner and see that there is a watch goblin there. That does not look like it's paying that much attention.
Shit.
I'm going to shoot it.
Likewise. Well,
Javelin him.
yeah.
With advantage because it doesn't know you're there. Did you roll that 20?
No, roll the same number.
Okay, okay. Because the nat 20 is the cuckoo noise, which would have given away your position.
Fortunately, it's a 12.
25.
Oh.
Okay, the 12 doesn't hit. 25 does. Roll damage. Also, nut me.
I will. I'm not all of you.
7.
So 7. Okay.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yet you kill it instantly. Well, there goes that bit of political intrigue.
I don't think he would have agreed to much when he found out what happened.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a monster. But I don't know that, so that's fine.
I was not a good person. She is.
Evidently.
Alright, so you guys get up to the entrance of the cave, that cave there, without heading through, and you can just about see the next bit.
So giant,
Oh, yeah.
giant rats.
Giant rats and 3 goblins, yes.
Anything else?
Can we see each other at this point?
I don't think we can.
Oh,
Our stealths are too high to break our passive perceptions.
What's your stuff?
17. Mine, you might be able to see me. I think yours is high enough.
oh,
No.
Tal, you can see the dwarf.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
That's fine.
I wonder
Dwarf is there.
I have this big bag of caltrops from the
Want to chase it?
Yes.
I do like that. The problem is the dwarf is right there, and he's likely to charge at them.
Yes, he is.
Okay, you can see that the
Seems extremely probable.
the three goblins are gleefully watching the rats tear apart a human corpse.
Oh shit.
Human corpse or human?
The corpse of a slain villager.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So I've got one spell slot left, and
I can also make them sleep.
that sounds. Should we do it at the same time?
Let's. Okay, 3, 1.
Like pink smoke.
Orange for me.
Oh, that's disgusting looking.
Pink and orange.
8, 16,
29.
9, 30.
Nice.
So that's a total of 59.
Everything. Yeah.
I might be falling asleep.
No, lowest first, then highest, luckily, because otherwise it would have knocked somebody out.
Okay. What's 707?
49.
49.
Are they all unconscious?
And you got what? How much did you get? 59.
So there's
59.
10
59.
left over. How much health have you got?
Okay, I'm going to say that all the rats are now unconscious, and one of the goblins.
Okay.
But which one?
Not that one.
That one?
That one will
Anyone.
do.
Okay.
One of them. Anyone. Doesn't matter. Not that one.
Can I, when they start going dunk, can I immediately shout, "Go kill them now"?
Okay. And that's what we'll
Roll
roll initiative.
initiative.
Yes. Thankfully, you only have. That's a bit tougher. You don't have quite as much to deal with now.
Power of sleep. It's very powerful.
Streamless.
Well, they're probably going last.
I don't know. I rolled an 8 again.
They got 7. And they're going faster.
They're asleep for 1 minute. And sleep is not a concentration spell.
Just as well, really.
Okay, so let's say that's 16. So, who got above 20?
You. 23.
Nice.
So, what, sorry?
Above 20 on initiative.
What's 20?
Ah. Okay, 20 to 15. Okay, 15 to 10.
11. A proper fall from grace.
What did Julian get?
9. No. Yes, 9.
Alright, let's swap to the battle music again.
It's like Elf Natalie Dormer town.
Kinda. Yeah.
And actually, as this technically
Human.
was a boss battle,
Was.
alright, Algernon goes first.
I would like to cast Ice Knife right in the middle of all the rats. Because they'll fail their deck saves because they're asleep.
They will all wake up though.
Not for long.
You'll crit. Well.
I know. Of the goblins I can see, actually, do they all look like regular goblins, or is there one who looks particularly beefy?
There's one that looks like he might be slightly more of a challenge. Looks like he might be their boss, so to say.
I could cast another second level sleep.
I don't. He didn't. Well, he might do. I don't know. I don't know how much HP he's
There's a
got.
bunch of us.
Yeah, I think. Because if it's a melee attack against a sleeping creature, it's a crit.
Yeah. I'm going to cast sleep at second level.
Okay, roll sleep.
4, 10, 14, 20, 26, 27, 32.
Both of them fall unconscious.
Now that they're all asleep, I'm murdering I shall go.
I think
I will turn off the boss battle music,
And I just.
Sorry,
wait,
guys.
Wait.
and I'll go back to...
Do I? So if we have a minute to do this, I will stab the first rat with and just hit it as hard as I can.
Give me a sample damage roll, which is a crit, so
Or
you also get all your
12.
sneak attack damage as well.
18,
Yeah, you killed it.
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, 23 points of
It
damage.
has 7 health.
Oh, okay. Then that's my minimum will be higher than that most times. So Tal will basically. Yeah. Rapiers and daggers.
Seeing as I am a cat, I got a 26 to hit and 9 damage with claws.
Right. Which
I'll
one?
go
of
look
the-
at the tougher one.
Which is one of the boss? So we'll leave the boss alive and tie him up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So kill all the rats, kill the goblins, leave the boss.
Sorry, Ryan.
Hey, no, this is brilliant.
Less admin, I mean.
Technically, yes.
Should we all just gather around and just pommel strike him into unconsciousness? Is that the plan?
I want to know what he wants. I want to know some things about him.
I'll see what we as we tie him up. We'll take all his stuff off him and see what.
The body of the person. What
That's
do
also
they,
true.
after I clear the rats away from her body.
In terms of equipment, the goblin boss had a scimitar and a javelin.
Ooh.
Is the scimitar nicer than the one I got off the orcs? No, off the other goblins.
Same quality.
Scimitar and what was the other one?
Javelin.
Javelin, the same quality as.
Worse than your original javelins. And you can see there is a corpse on the ground, a human male by the looks of him.
Well, that's not.
There is also some rocks in the corner, and
Yeah, what is
behind
this?
which you can find 9 spears, 5 clubs, 2 daggers, and 6 wooden shields.
I imagine this would be the gear of the human.
And you also hear from the that back room, "Hello,
There's our woman.
is someone there?"
Hello. Can you see in the dark, darling?
No.
That's probably for the best. Why don't you shut your eyes? I'll lead you out, and you'll go join the rest of your villagers.
Okay, thank you,
What's your
Yeah.
name?
Daphne.
I'll grab Daphne's hand and lead her out.
I believe a certain dwarven innkeeper was looking for you.
Oh, it's so nice to hear that he's safe. And you must have been sent by Lady Nandar. Thank you so much.
No, sorry.
Were you close to Lady Nandar?
Yes, I was her lady in waiting.
We didn't speak to Lady Nanda herself. We spoke to one of her
on the
subordinates.
Adelaide.
Captain.
What were you waiting for?
This is wasting time. Lady Nanda unfortunately passed.
She starts bawling her eyes out.
No,
Because this is not wasting more time.
No, because I'm just going to pop,
okay.
pop her in the face and knock her
She
out
didn't-
and carry her in a minute.
Look, an owl.
Look, an owl. I'm trying to confuse her. Just like, hold the owl. It's a therapy owl. Stop it.
She is inconsolable.
Calm
The
down.
books even says she is
Come on,
inconsolable.
darling, let's go.
she didn't pass
And
at
I'm
all.
just
She died.
She starts crying harder.
What check is it to tie someone up?
Hang on a second.
like, yeah.
What did you roll on your sleep spell?
The second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's sleeping.
You rolled 32, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually asleep. You hear a thump from the next room. When you look in there, you see an unconscious woman on the floor. I'm terribly sorry about that last 5 minutes of roleplay that shouldn't have happened.
I wonder if that's Daphne.
Probably worked out for the best, actually.
Odds are good, darling.
You got a sudden flash of what might
When
have
am I
been.
ever going to get to use the line, hold the owl, it's a therapy owl, ever again?
I'm sorry, we've had to retcon that out of
Me in the
existence.
party? Quite probably.
Also that.
You're going to need it if you head back into that cave.
Yeah, okay. What check is it to tie someone up?
He's unconscious.
Yeah.
With advantage, just give me a
Sleight of hand?
sleight of hand check. Yeah, that'll do.
19.
Yeah.
Darling, I think you need to carry the woman out.
Would you be so kind? You're a good man, pal.
She'll wake up in a minute.
I may.
5 hours left.
Yeah, I may knock her head or something against the.
No, that'll be very gentle.
No. As in, like, as I'm carrying her, like.
Yeah, still don't.
Right.
Right.
Bring her to the villagers
Yeah.
and you head back when you come out. And then
So-
I'll
What
sit down
does,
and
what does that goblin have on him?
Oh, I said scimitar and javelin.
Oh, I see.
So I'll sit down cross-legged in front of the goblin and then I'll kind of just like flick his head to wake him up. Hello.
Big doggy.
My throat didn't like that.
Goblins and orcs. It's like awful.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, we've tied you up. We want your stuff.
Well, whoop-de-freaking do. Help yourself then.
Well, where's the rest of it? Maybe gold, any valuables, anything like that.
And the shiny stuff in the corner there.
And you have like weapons and crap.
Roll insight.
15. No, not 15. Higher than that.
20.
16.
He lying.
Yeah. You're lying, darling.
I'm not so much on the intimidation, but she's really good at it. Would you mind?
Oh, yes. Darling, I need to take him somewhere, and you can't come with me.
Me?
Yes, no one can.
Jolly good.
Can I pick him up and lead him to this room?
What do you think she's going to do?
Oh no. I shouldn't have agreed to that so readily.
And I just put him in front of the burned bodies and everything else. Now, darling, make a choice. Lie to me again, and you join the rest of your family.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Hal good at this. This is what she's like.
Yeah.
built
Brad
for.
is scaring me sometimes.
Yeah, no, I get that.
15. No, 16.
Those bugbears are eating each other. Wasn't an accident last time.
That was an accident.
But then you got a taste for it. Much did they.
This character's designed for this. Like, this is what she's good at. She's trained to do this, so.
You're trained to do it. Oh, good
You don't
lord.
know that.
I don't know that, but I'm terrified.
You should be. Okay, you see all the fight and all the belligerence just drain out of him.
Good. Now, you're going to tell me what I want to know, quickly.
Boulder in the corridor leading to my cave.
Right, how do we move it, or do we need something?
Push
You
it.
used those fucking ogres, didn't you? Right, the dwarf will have to do it.
You can hear me coming back in.
I think the dwarf is stronger than the ogres anyway.
That's impressive.
Oh, wait.
No, the ogres are really strong.
What's your bonus at +4?
Huh?
Yeah, they're really strong.
Strength.
Yeah, he is as strong as an ogre.
Oh, wow, that's impressive.
They had 2 ogres.
But they're 2. Yeah.
Yeah, they too. So.
Had
Right.
being the operative word.
Could you ask him if there's anything down in the Batcave? Because I'm just curious.
Is there anything else in the cave I should know about, darling?
No.
That's a lie, darling.
There's a fissure in the back that we didn't go over, but we see webs in there.
There's a fissure.
A fissure, yeah.
You don't know what's back there.
Don't know what's over the fissure, we haven't explored.
Right. Anything else?
But we did see some webs in that general area.
Some webs in that general. Spiders.
Probably.
Big spiders.
Seemed like
Big webs.
it was reasonably far away, just on the edge of our vision from looking from the crevasse.
Fair enough.
But if we could see it from that far away, then yeah, I'd assume big.
Right.
And then there's the ooze,
The what?
the black gooey thing that lives in a stalagmite on the other side of the cave. Ate some of the goblins and their weapons.
That thing. Right. I think the dwarf found that. But he was smart enough to stay the hell away from it.
Yeah, so we've been drinking the water in the from the stream. It tastes horrible. We used to drink from the pool just past that thing until that thing moved in and then started picking us off.
Right.
So now we just can't go there anymore.
Well, you're the last one. Sorry, darling. But at least you get to live.
Thanks.
Bye. And then she'll walk out, leaving him tied up in the room.
Fuck me!
His screams of rage and anguish are like music to your ears as you leave the Goblin
Ranguish.
Warrens.
It's more apathy, actually, to be fair. But she
No,
says that-
his screams of rage and anguish ring in your ears.
No, but that's the thing. Is like she's apathetic to it.
Yeah.
She joins back. All right. His treasure's behind the boulder. We'll need the dwarf to move it.
Suddenly the dwarf comes back.
Mr. Bell, would you care?
With pleasure.
Okay, could I please have a strength athletics check
Yeah. Crowbar.
with advantage?
Okay, so let's go. The 10, so 14, 15,
Yeah, that's enough.
16. Oh.
Very good.
It was DC 11.
So
But the boulder, you just need to push it. The boulder rolls back, and it's a very loud noise that would have alerted the creatures in the next cavern if
If there were any left alive.
Yeah. Cave has an 8-foot high ceiling, contains a grass pallet, next to which rests a battered wooden chest with a rusty lock. The lock is purely for show and falls apart
I'm like,
when you touch it.
oh, damn it.
You never get to do any of this stuff.
No.
do you?
Oh.
Now that's a lock I can pick.
Cast mending.
Thank you.
There's not enough left to mend, unfortunately.
Did you say if there was anything else in here?
Remember that room you went into? The other cave?
Yes, the one with the bad.
Stay away from that thing. I don't think it would be well for our health. And I pop the chest open.
Okay, contained within 12 gold pieces. 50.
It's 4 each.
3, isn't it?
Oh.
There's 4 of us.
Oh, yeah.
What have you got planned? Who's not making it back to the village?
She already said she didn't kill any of her allies. You're her allies. You're safe.
But only for now. Only for now.
55 silver pieces.
Okay.
13-ish.
13-ish.
Yes, that's 13.
Okay.
87 copper pieces.
21 plus copper.
A matching pair of silver salt and pepper shakers, which are worth 10 GP each or 25 GP in a pair.
That is a really...
Just reading what it says in the book.
I never understand fucking goblins, their weird habits.
It's silver. It's
Yeah.
shiny.
Yeah.
10 each.
Salt and pepper shake. Yeah, so 25 gold in a set.
Oh, this one might appeal to some of you. A blood-stained leather case containing a complete set of thieves' tools, worth 25 gold.
I don't think I prefer my thieves' tools to be bloody.
The case is bloody. The thieves' tools inside quite nice.
Oh, sorry. Boom. Prestige clean.
Oh. Well, I've already got a set. Do any of you need them?
I open the cloak and you can see I've got like 10 different. I've got 4 different tool sets inside my
It's
bag.
never been my bag, honestly.
We'll sell them then.
Oh,
Is he still screaming?
He's screamed himself out by now. A holy symbol of Sylvanus.
Oh.
Not that one.
I assumed not.
Carved from wood and inlaid with gold, worth 25 gold pieces. And Brad, can you roll a D100 for me?
Ooh, I can. Come on. Big number. 67.
67.
2/3.
There is a bottle
Oh.
with a liquid inside.
Ooh.
But what?
This potion is separated into brown, silver, and grey layers, resembling bands of stone. Shaking the bottle fails to mix the colours.
That is really rather unusual. Do you, either you know what this is?
I can take a look later.
Arcana check.
Sure.
17 plus my Arcana modifier.
Identify take.
22.
To 22. Let's say you can figure out that it's a potion of climbing.
Oh.
That was a really weird way of describing it. I think that, yeah, that's right. Like, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's like little layers of rock strata or something, yeah.
Ah, yes. Very well. Well, that's all the goblins. That's all the
Yeah.
treasure. Shall we go?
Yeah, when you drink this potion, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on strength athletics checks you make to climb. But if you have a climbing speed, why would you need to make those checks?
Advanced
In
checks.
case somebody tries to knock you off.
Ah, right. Anyway, yes, that's that.
Right. Shall we go?
There's chest down as a wooden pallet.
Oh, and there's a grass pallet, which seems like it was the goblin boss's bed.
Oh, okay.
Just say there was anything else?
Nothing that we want to go after. There's a den of spiders and the news.
No, fair enough.
The news is
What's further down this pathway?
this way. It's a river stream that seems to go out. I would guess.
You have fire, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Just run a couple of chocolate those in with the spiders.
Can do.
Pest control.
Fair enough, didn't I?
The weather's burn.
Just burn over there.
Okay. Could I have you place yourselves on the map?
Be over here. 'Cause she's like, that's a bad plan, but I'll watch. She's got her bow out.
I don't know. I was heading back out towards the villages, so I guess I've got to about this stage while you're done doing what I assume to be pest control.
Cool.
He's got like.
I'm owning it simply because I would have been standing there with you next to me. I would not have noticed you walking backwards away. And you also like, I'm sorry.
Put that in, yeah.
Am I about to spiders?
Woomph!
Oh! That's not the nice spider.
Oh,
Is that model representative of the creature you see?
Yes! Yeah, that's exactly what you see.
Do I notice
And-
/ hear it come down?
It appears out of nowhere. Literally. And it's there.
Shit.
It looks like it teleported in,
Yep.
I have no idea what this is, I promise.
and it's going to make an attack roll against the one that burnt its webs.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
That is a 15.
Nope.
And it just, bites uselessly.
That's really surprising with advantage.
Oh shit, yes.
Sorry.
22.
No.
Sorry. I'll play fair.
And that
You
is...
can find my murder hole later if that's gonna make you happy. It probably won't make you happy.
That's max damage. 12.
Okay.
And make a constitution saving throw, please.
There's the poison.
Nice.
20.
Congratulations, you take half damage.
Half of that 12 or an additional?
Half of what's about to come.
We need initiative.
1, 5, 9, 11, further 6 points of poison damage.
I'm really sorry I suggested this. I apologise profusely.
That's okay.
Hal wanted to leave. He's like, I'm done. I've murdered everything we need.
Bal was leaving.
There are more things to murder! Initiative.
As this phase spider pops into existence beside you and bites you, you go, ha! I remember a recipe to make a bag of holding using one of these things. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! And roll initiative.
24.
Okay, yes. Did anyone else get above 20?
Nope.
Fuck my life.
16.
6.
6.
Okay,
Oh.
so it was 16, you said?
No, me.
Oh, 6.
6. Just 6.
6.
6.
Also 6. You were 16.
Yep.
Julian got an 18, but is not participating in the combat. I'm just going to send him to hide for now.
I'll stick him there anyway. Okay. Algernon's turn.
I'm very sorry, everyone. I am going to. How big is this creature? Is it a large creature?
It is that size,
Okay,
yes. It is
if I-
large.
Can I aim for a bit of it? If I hit, I would not catch Sam in the ice burst from Ice Knife.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot radius, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can hit it on the far edge and it won't get Sam.
Very good then. Yes, I'll go for one of those, I believe.
Okay, make the attack roll, please.
That'll be a 20.
That hits. Roll damage, please.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Could you make a dex saving throw, please?
Nat 20.
Takes half of 6 cold.
Okay.
Julian is going to double move out to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And whoo, distressedly. Algernon himself is going to just move around, I guess, to about here.
Okay. It's now the phase spider's turn. It's biting time.
That's a 1.
Nat 1.
Oh.
You manage to duck as it lunges above you and clamps down into one of the stalactites and then... And then... Can you please pass me the mini?
Oh, God.
As it blinks out of existence.
That's terrible.
Now it's Julian's turn. He flew away.
Yeah.
Sam's turn.
I will summon my turret. And... in 10 feet.
Can I suggest
So-
retreat?
You as well. You will get 10 temporary hit points. And I will get 10. There's like a wave of energy comes out of it.
Nice.
And both me and...
Mm-hmm. So when you take damage, those hit points will deplete first, and then you take regular damage on
Yep.
from the overflow.
And then we will both kind of... so that's an action, so I've got a move action and a bonus to command it. Thanks.
Where is this?
Starcraft. Okay, done?
Yep.
Okay, Tal.
Can I just quickly just move him back one? Because if
Yeah.
I get too far away from him, I don't get the healing.
Okay. I'm going to ready an action.
Mm-hmm.
If the spider appears, I'm going to shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
Anyone have any idea what the hell that thing is, darlings?
But you know.
The spider.
Spider.
Spiders don't disappear.
Like a big one.
Bow. I'll allow you two to roll Arcana checks to see if you know what it is.
Me?
Yes.
Sorry, one sec, Brad. I
Lol.
misread the roll. You get 9 hit points, not 10. It was a D8
And
plus.
you can roll Arcana with advantage to figure out what it is.
Okay, now?
Yeah, go for it.
That would be a 16.
That's a phase spider. It's not teleporting, although it seems like it. It is instead swapping over to the ethereal plane and back. Bal!
I'll move closer and can I?
Stay next to me, darling.
You can.
Yeah, but he's going for.
One thing that you can do is the same thing that Brad did, is that you can ready an action,
Yeah.
and then then you say what the trigger will be, and then when you're triggered, you perform that action even when it's not your turn.
Yeah. Well, basically, I want to charge and swipe at the spider. Is that? Can I?
You won't be able to charge, but you will be able to swipe the spider if it gets within 5 feet of you.
Yeah. So basically, I've got to be adjacent to it. Yeah.
You could ready to throw a javelin, which would you definitely be able to throw a
Yeah,
javelin.
that's what I'm. If it's there, do you block line of sight? Can I throw if it were to appear there?
You'd be able to see it.
It's large, so you can get.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, in that case, I'll stay where I am. Then, in that case, I'll
Ready the javelin?
Yep. Preparing to throw it when it next appears
Okay.
its face. I'll also rage because I'm very angry that I can't hit it.
Okay. Algernon.
Ready to hold the dead.
Okay.
Just gonna get pummeled as soon as it appears.
And then it opens its jaws, and everyone else gets to attack
Wisdom
it.
saving throw. How wise is a phase spider?
I don't know. 19.
I'm going to start with that. Not wise enough.
10 points of necrotic damage. Bong.
Okay. We'll
No.
go for.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Yep. Roll.
19.
That hits.
So it does 7 points of piercing damage.
10 points of damage from me.
Congratulations, you have killed the face spider.
Nice.
Okay.
Are you okay? Shall we just go?
Can we go now?
Let's just go.
Let's
Let's
not
just
No
go.
more fireballs
That's
at
I'd
just
Chasm.
like to scavenge some parts from the spider.
Yep. I think make a. Gosh, I'd want to say a nature check to scavenge from it. But then again, it being magical, possibly an arcana check.
Depends what you- depends what you're
The
trying
numbers
to
are the
scavenge.
same either way.
Okay, then make an arcana check, and you can be assisted for advantage.
21. Let's ignore that nat one.
That did not look like a natural roll for that dice. It's like it really wanted to be a 1. Okay, yes, congratulations. You have managed to harvest some phase spider silk. With a 21, also some
Venom?
phase spider venom.
I would very
Enough
much
for
like that.
1 application.
I would very much. It's very useful in my line of work.
I've always wondered, Tal, what is your line of work?
I'm a bard and I kill people. What do you think that makes my line of work?
An artist.
Thank you.
That's the most diplomatic thing you've ever said. But no, I respect that.
So, yes, you have enough ingredients, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
You have enough ingredients to make 1 bag of holding now.
Cool.
Just
Nice.
need to
The time.
spend the
Yeah.
time and money to get it done, but yes.
Let's just go.
Yes. Yes. The villagers will be quite grateful that we rescued.
And didn't die trying to get out.
Almost.
What were you on?
18 out of 25.
Okay.
No, sorry, other way around. 7 out of 6.
Is that but 10 on top of that? Oh, sorry, 9 on top of that. Okay.
If combat still matters, then
Oh,
you get.
No, it's fine. You are leaving the cave now,
Okay.
and you're
Yeah.
not setting fire to any spider webs.
No.
Nope. Tal will go back into this room, find this goblin though, before she goes. Like, she'll go, just 1 minute.
Well, hang on. Okay, it's still tied up.
Yep.
Rolled a nat 1, it's never getting out.
Yeah. Hello, darling.
The ropes have actually gotten tighter and are cutting off blood supply to all of his hands.
All of his hands.
One of his hands.
Oh, I also
All
had-
7 of them!
Yeah, but bloody hell!
He's actually part spider.
Yeah.
Hello, darling. Yes, I know you hate me. That's
Yeah,
fair.
there's a burning hate in
That's
his eyes.
fair. That's fair. I want you to understand something here. Me and my friends came in. We're bigger and stronger than you. And you came in and did the same thing to the villagers. This is what your race does to people. This is what you perpetuate. Just think on that. And I'll loosen his ropes just a little bit.
Could I have you just roll a d20 for an existential crisis attack?
For him or me?
Both?
14.
Okay. You've given him something to think about.
And then I leave.
But
It's
you
nice
also
to-
have made an enemy for life now.
Yeah, I'm aware. Boop. There we go.
Okay, yes, congratulations. You have cleared the caves.
By the way, that goblin is still alive. Just in case you were wondering.
Better or worse?
Are you brave enough?
I can't stand.
Are you brave enough to ask?
No. Aldo is not brave enough for much.
And Tal is scary.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. From rescuing the villagers, you'll all have reached level 4
Hey!
before next set. Well, on the next long rest.
Yeah.
You, it's 20 past 9. You managed to escort the villagers back to town. In the time that you've been gone, some help has actually arrived from Daggerford.
Is it actual help or is it problem help?
Actual help.
All right.
There's even someone who has managed to make their way from Waterdeep.
Okay.
They must have ridden like the blazes to get here that quickly.
Yeah.
So it seems like they might have sent more than one raven.
Yeah. They've killed a few horses on their way up. Basically.
So there are some people there who have helped clear out some of the rubble, so that the village is actually inhabitable now, and they've cleaned up the goblin corpses, just threw them into a big pile and burned them outside the village, but have also tidied up the corpses of the villagers that were left there, and put them to rest. You are welcomed back as great heroes, and there is a massive party / wake that happens, with everyone celebrating the fact that they're alive, commiserating the fact that their friends have died, and honouring you guys as, great heroes. The party goes on well into the night. There is much drinking and feasting. At one point, Morak, the dwarf that you rescued, who seems to be the de facto leader, as the mayor apparently died in the caves.
Yep.
And Lady Valrosa is also, dead. He's had a look around, and over an ale, he asks if you guys would mind doing a favour for him. Now, see, thing is, my friend Darthag, he was the one that you found in the boss goblin's cave.
The one who was all eaten up by
Yes.
rats.
Terribly sorry for your lot.
Hang on, I need to... Sorry, taking a quick time out, I need to read that I am giving you the right one.
Yeah. Which one is it? No, that one. Right.
Ooh.
All spells.
Man.
Okay, yes, sorry. I was doing the right one. I just got a bit mixed up over which one the right one was for a second there and doubted myself, so I checked, but everything's fine. Yes, so, my good friend Darthag was the one eaten by the giant rats. He ran the trading post here in town. His ex-wife runs a similar trading post in Tribor.
Right, Tribor.
I would wonder if you would mind terribly travelling to Tribor and delivering the sad news of his passing.
To his ex-wife. Is she going to care?
They were still friendly, even if they weren't together anymore.
Fair enough.
Why do you need 4 heroes to do the job of a raven?
Well,
It's a bit of distance to travel, and it's not really something that you send via Raven. This isn't the kind of conversation you have via text.
Literally, I just try not to say it.
What reward will you give us, or she give us?
I imagine a hefty discount at the trading post itself, and if you give me till morning, I'll search through my things, see if there is anything left I can offer you.
Now I'm going to ask this question, Bobby, and I've asked him this question multiple times. Do you have authority to relinquish funds from the keep? There is a particular chest within the keep that I...
You're obsessed.
I know there's good stuff in it!
Out of character, it's the guard's wages.
Come.
That is going to be a bag of piss.
Yes, just seeing as we've helped the town 4 times now, I think.
All right, look. I've got this. I've got a locked iron chest in the inn that I don't think the goblins will have raided. I will give you. I've got a potion in there, and I've got some gold.
I think they've got.
Didn't we break open that chest?
Damn it.
Yes, we used it to squish a goblin.
Yes, we used it. That is true. We did use it to squish a goblin.
Well, it sounds like you've already been paid then. I mean, I could always ask for it back.
You could ask for it back now.
Is that really wise? Can I now do an intimidation check? You've just threatened the dwarf to take away his payment.
He was mainly talking about the potion.
Oh, okay. Bao doesn't know that.
Fair enough. Roll an intimidation with disadvantage.
Where's the body of the ladyship at the moment?
If you go up to the keep, you'll find that it's probably still up there.
Oh, where are we?
You guys are in the town.
Okay, I didn't know if they were still kind of securing the keep or if they were.
No, there's been some help that have turned up, and they're helping sort out the town because, all these living villagers need somewhere. The guards actually do manage to provide you with 5 gold pieces each.
Yay!
As a thank you for rescuing the villagers. Some of the people that came to help had a bit of money on them that they were able to use for this purpose. So you each get 5 gold for that.
I sucked balls at the intimidation. I assume he's not scared by a very angry 6.
Why are you trying to intimidate? What?
He's threatening to take my gold away.
Who?
No. Look, you stole the gold from me already. Whatever. The potion. Fine. Consider the gold in the potion your payment for doing this task for me.
That chest was his.
What chest?
The metal one, the big one.
Remember the one I tried to break open with the crowbars that we stole from that shop?
I'm just going to go back to drinking now, if that's okay. And he just turns around and walks away.
Who was that?
That was the owner of the inn.
For fuck's sake.
And he was your next major quest giver.
Yeah, no, I figured that
There
then.
was a minimal amount of people we murdered in that inn. I don't know what the problem is.
We didn't murder anyone in there.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that as well.
We get back, it's still there. Whoops.
Fucking battlefield sanitation.
It's not there anymore.
Okay.
There's actually a crossbow bolt between its eyes.
Oh, okay.
It's not there anymore, just the angry ghost of a goblin.
Angry ghost-blin.
Can I track down anyone who is... Well, anyone who looks sort of personable, really. So, do you know if there are any magic users among your number?
Ooh, I'm afraid not. We're a small village, don't...
Among the people who've arrived? The newcomers, the assistants?
Nah, don't think so.
No bother.
Sorry, mate.
That's alright.
Anyway, here's to you guys!
Yay!
Drinking and feasting late into the night. You eventually pass out in various areas. Wake up in the morning, some of you feeling a bit worse for wear, presumably.
Was this a long rest?
Are you about to say that Tal snuck off to try and
Considering it.
get the chest?
I would have approached you the night before.
Okay.
I've met people like
Have you?
There are types of people.
Does this
and
count as a long rest?
I get a
It
sense.
will when this is over.
Yes.
Can I roll for my health?
Do you really think that asking directly is the right
Maybe.
way, given your
Maybe we'll see
skill
what
set?
happens here.
Given my skill set, the problem is, darling, I can't get it. I'm not strong enough to pull it out of the room. I can get in the room, that's not the problem. And I can get to the chest, but there's some kind of trap on it. Something to do with a sword in the room, and I'm not exactly keen on getting my head chopped off.
Traps can be disabled. That's all I'm saying.
They can be, but I have a bad feeling about this one. You don't happen to be able to dispel magic.
No. If it was mechanical in nature.
No, this is definitely... I can disable a lot of mechanical traps myself. This one is definitely magical. Alganor might be able to do it back.
Hey, see, you're a shrewd judge of people.
No.
I mean, you've only made one fatal mistake there. You said a bit of
Yes. So while I might want the chest and realise that there's something very valuable in it, I realise that my life is worth more than that. That's all. The ring, however, it's a lot easier to obtain. However, it comes with its own problems, as they're probably watching it quite closely. So I need to be a bit more careful.
During the wake.
It's an open casket.
Well, a wake doesn't necessarily have a body, does it? It's just a part of
Like a heist-like switch of the coffins.
it. Is her body in the coffin?
No, her body was on the dining room table.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like,
we're not
the
eating
guards,
off that.
they would have left a guard up there with her, probably. My gods are good for that.
Yep. And
And-
yeah, if
and
you remember,
Tal's smart enough to-
her hands were clasped over like that with the ring on showing
on
that finger.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's entirely possible to
do that.
do that,
Where
and they might not immediately notice the ring was
they might not
gone.
immediately notice, but then I have other problems because
They become slightly persona non grata
You,
in Nightstone.
you did attempt to reassure one of the guards that you hadn't stolen the ring yet, and you totally could have.
I think we have fermented an amount of goodwill in this town.
I'm
Which
aware
might
of
be-
that. That's why I'm not willing to sour it unless I know I don't.
We can get away with this.
Yeah. Yes.
I will say that if it does go missing, thanks to previous inquiries, there is someone they'll be looking at very intently first.
In that case, no.
Exactly that. I need to avoid certain problems in my future. Goblins, who cares? They're not going to be that big of an issue. Kella's afraid of me to the point where she won't cause any trouble either. She might go report this to the Zentarum leadership, but they're not going to do anything about it. They can't track me that easily. What? Anyways,
My business.
wants are like things I can get them later, and I can always get more coin. And quests like this always give more coin. More notoriety is good. More eyes on me keeps the Zentarum away. They don't like being in the spot.
A bit of discretion. Powerful ally.
Yeah.
Particularly if you want to take things without noticing.
Just question or running away is the best part of it.
Discretion.
Discretion.
No, sure, just...
I usually use my words. I only take things when I thought the guards might. They just I had an off day. That's all.
I will actually point out that
Yes, and they did tell me that. I needed a way of disabling it, or at least being able to deal with it with impunity, because I did not know what it. Right.
So you guys have your long rest then without incident?
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Okay, we'll leave the rolling for next time. Or rather, we'll leave the rolling for a minute, because when you wake up in the morning, in the middle of breakfast, you can hear some gasps coming from outside, and some muttering. You poke your head out and you can see an enormous tower floating on a billowy cloud 1,000 feet overhead.
That is quite unusual.
The tower must be hundreds of feet tall, and its spire looks strangely like a pointy wizard's hat.
Oh.
As a tower drifts closer, stairs made of clouds begin to form underneath it and descends towards you four in particular. The tower looks like this.
That's kind of wonderful.
Pointy wizard hat on
As the cloud comes down towards you, I'm sort of trying to dodge it out the way.
It doesn't come down at you, it comes down to at your feet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's sort of lapping around. No, go away.
The Cloud Giants return!
They would have thrown the boulders by now, darling.
Hello?
And I'm actually tempted to end it there.
That's
Makes
fine.
sense.
That's fair enough. What time is it?
It is 25 to 10, which gives us enough time to do things like rolling for health that Mike was wanting to do. Or doing your health point by
Min-maxing.
thing. Yes.
I'll roll.
I have so
Nice.
little health. I cannot roll.
Well, don't forget that you also
7.
get your
So it's 7 in total, yes?
Constitution.
For... Oh, no.
plus your constitution
10...
plus 1.
So 11.
Wait, where do you get 10 from? 4 plus
Because
4
I
is
can't count.
8.
That's because I'm adding all the things together when I shouldn't be. So it's actually 9.
Yes, there you go.
Wizard.
An extra
second
9
level.
health on top of that.
I'm still in the 50s. God damn it.
I need somewhere to sell some stuff.
You need time to make stuff.
I suspect this invulnerability potion might be quite pricey.
Possibly.
What was in the lead? Did he want something particular back?
He just wanted us to go deliver
Okay.
A message.
a message saying your ex-husband is dead.
Ability.
Where was the place?
You're heading to Tribal.
Give me a...
What does it mean by improvement? What? Because at level 4 I get ability score and improvement.
Oh no, it's an ability score improvement.
Oh, it's
So
all
at
right,
level
ability.
4, you can either add a +2 to one of your stats, or a +1 to 2 of them. And I'm not talking about the big number you've got there, like +4, +3. I mean the little number. So you could take your strength up to a total of 20, or you can take. Wait, you rolled a what? A 1?
5.
A 5. So yeah, you can either do that, or you can take a feat.
So, quick question. The ability score improvement, does that come before or after my health increase?
It's retroactive anyway.
It would be retroactive anyway. So if you increased your Constitution bonus to 20, then not only would you get an extra +1 to your health for this level, you get an extra +1 to your health for each level that you've had before now.
You're a very happy bunny, aren't you?
63.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
Spells.
So that'd be an extra.
Picking.
Oh, you're
Levitate.
59.
Yeah, 59.
So yeah,
So
that'd take it to 63.
where are the feet? So let's have a little.
You can't
Enlarge, reduce.
swap out, right? This is what you pick. And
I learn
that's,
these each level. Yeah.
Yes, he can't swap out any of them.
I just
But-
learn more, but I can get more by scribing them. But
Yeah.
if I get any scribable stuff.
Whereas you, I believe,
I'll just
you,
put the whole list and pick
yeah,
each
you just take things apart and put them together again
Yep.
as you want or need them.
Is there a max that you can go up to with your ability score?
20.
20 is the natural maximum. There are things that will allow it to go beyond that.
Yeah, magical.
Magical
But
things
with this-
or barbarian level 20, I believe.
Yeah.
Just adds a +4 to your strength and your constitution.
I think I'll be doing that. I'll just see if there's any feats I want to take.
Oh my god. Charger seems like quite a good thing to take.
For you, yeah.
There's another interesting one called Sentinel, which means that any time someone tries to move away from you, you hit them and stop them in their tracks so they can't chase after other people. They can't run away from you.
No escape for you.
Get over here.
It's not quite that. It's more like, don't go away from here.
Don't leave me. Don't
Don't leave me.
Is this whole thing just a cry for help?
Yeah.
It's my. You taking suggestion?
Yep.
Okay, that makes my choice easier.
Do you also have a? Do you also cannot swap your?
I can,
Oh, you can.
but I'm just taking one spell. I was thinking about taking another spell, but I was thinking about either taking one person or heat metal.
Both are really good.
Both are really good. It's just like
Rich,
Mhm.
you said you needed time to craft things, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know how much time you need, because there is some. There will be some travel time involved in getting to Tribor, regardless of how you get there.
via floating castle, by the looks.
That is a possibility, and if it were via floating castle, then it would take, at best, 11 and a half days.
That's still a long time.
Even by flying castle.
Even by
That's-
castle.
Yeah, flying castle is like as the crow flies.
Yeah.
What, so 60 feet per round or 120 of dashing? That's how the crow flies, right?
It'll move in a straight
Yourself
line,
there.
but yeah, it'll still be. It'll be some time. Some things may or may not happen on the journey there, but you'll have some time to work on things. I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Who could say?
But as we're probably not going to have another session until after Rich has put a ring on it, because apparently he likes it.
Yeah. Well, I bloody hope so.
Then yes, we've got a bit of time.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just the feat of tough.
What, more hit
yeah.
points?
Yeah.
Just into a massive bag of hit points.
To just hoard all of the hit points.
Yeah.
It is a legitimate way to go. I was reading one guy theory crafting that apparently more hit points is better than a higher AC
Yeah.
mechanically.
It's like invisibility.
But I'm probably going to take Charger, I reckon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What does that one do?
So when you use your action to dash, you can use a bonus action to make one melee attack or to shove a creature. If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately before taking this bonus action, you either gain a +5 bonus to the attack's damage roll, or I can push the target up to 10 feet away from you.
Yep.
So I can either shove it off a cliff, or I can do shit tons of damage.
You might want to look at Great Weapon Master, though,
Oh, yes, that's a good one.
if you're just looking to do shit tons of damage.
That one pairs very well with Reckless Attack, which is that a Frenzy Barbarian specific? Or?
No, Reckless Attack I've got now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Great Weapon Master pairs very well with Reckless Attack.
Technically, Great Weapon Master and Charger can do the same.
Oh,
Attack.
yes.
You've learned to put the weight of
Plus 15 to damage. I don't need to roll. You're just gonna die from the pluses. Although now I do 1d8 plus 3d6.
How do I know if I score a critical hit? Is that just a natural 20?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can score a critical hit, or if you kill a creature, you can hit the next one in the line. That's part of it.
But the really nice bit is the take a -5 penalty to hit and do an extra 10 damage.
Oh, damn.
The
And then if you do that with Reckless, then that actually counteracts some of the -5 to hit.
Well, the
Because you're rolling with advantage.
Yeah, you're rolling twice. Statistically, it's like a +7.
assuming we might be leaving before, so during that night, could I shop around and see if anyone has any jade for me to purchase?
Why do you need Jade?
Magic mouth.
Is it consumed?
Yes.
Okay.
Magic Mouse will For a number of reasons. The use is just...
I mean, sure, you can... how much do you need?
I need 10 gold pieces per casting, but I will be willing to spend more than one casting if I can buy it.
Okay, you can get given 10 GP for free as a thank you from some grateful soul,
Yeah.
but that's all they got.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I'm taking Magic Mouth then.
Can I ask what you're going to do with it?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It's like saying, what are you going to do with suggestion? I don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
It's about the journey, not the destination. Oh fuck! What was the other one I was going to take? I had decided.
You get 2 per roll.
Yeah.
This is not your first round of second level spells. is it?
Second round of second level spells.
Okay. Was it going to be like an attacking one?
I think I might go something, but then next
Oh,
level.
you were
next
talking about
level.
Scorching Ray.
I was talking about Scorching Ray, but
What about Chillin' Joe?
nice. Immovable rod.
Rod.
All the guys. What was the fucking? What was that? All right, hang on. I woke up in one morning a little while back, having just written the words "horrific burns" next to my bed, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I had no memory of why I'd written that. Literally none. It had just happened, and I woke up and was really freaked out. And it took me about 5 weeks to realise that I thought that horrific burns would be just quite a good name for like a rogue. The name's Burns. Horrific Burns.
Oh wow. Your brain is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, no
Yes.
offence, but yes.
Yes. I have decisions.
Well, you don't need to make decisions now.
But I kind of want to, because otherwise I will think about them for fucking ages. Right.
Are you looking at the Xanathar's ones in there as well?
Yes. There's a lot of ones that look nice, but like Shadow Blade is really cool, but I don't think it's for me.
Bards can't take it. So.
Such bullshit, man. Magical Secrets.
Yeah.
I consider it for Magical Secrets for my birth.
Oh, the Magical Secret's level 10. I'm taking... If I get
Can I
there,
have a ponder
Banishing
about
Smite.
Can I
No.
have a
And
ponder about
Zephyr
which
Strike,
feat I'm going
because
to take?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very,
Mwah.
very
Mwah.
grammatically
Mwah.
correct.
I am.
Yeah.
I was reading up
I think I'm
on.
banishment as well.
I was reading up on the end game of this adventure, and it does actually say that your players may want to go and do some extra bits to gain a couple more levels before the final encounter. So you might be able to increase beyond level 10
Well, that'd
for
be
that
good.
final fight. Which honestly, I think you might need to.
Yeah.
Maybe depends on if you get any allies on the way there or something,
Or how much health.
or how much health Bal has eaten by then.
That's how Val gets more
Magic
health.
Mouth.
He eats more.
Are you gonna take another level 1 spell?
I don't think so.
You don't want a magic missile? Not that I'm trying to force you down any particular route.
Thing is, I've got some attacking spells, and probably the amount of attacking spells that Algernon will be comfortable knowing at this point.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, you got quite a nice ice knife.
Ice Knife and also Dragon's Breath as well.
Ice nice. And Dragon's yeah.
Ice
Nice.
fishing.
Nice Ice. Ice fishing. Very
Aye.
good reference. Sort of reference.
What's that from again? Oh right.
Oh, I had it from Mock the Week.
Oh,
with
you're
Frankie Boyle. He's like
No, you are right. Yeah, yeah.
robot Inuit butler.
Yes.
All you seem to want to do is ice fishing. Ice fishing.
Ice fishing.
Oh, I was also going to use this for the black pudding that you didn't fight.
Nice.
This is actually the centre of my gelatinous cube mini.
Now that we will never go back there, was there anything down in the Batcave? Oh, damn.
There was nothing.
Good. I'm glad I didn't
And
waste.
There was
stuff.
okay. The Batcave. Fuck ton of bats.
Yeah. That makes sense that the bats down there.
This area past the black pudding,
Yeah.
just some fresh water. One thing. Oh, actually, I should probably stop recording this.
Bye, recording.